Hello, and welcome back to our Lifestream D&D campaign. I am your DM Hesper, and joined by the usual suspects of chaos here. Anywho, so last time you guys awoken to a incoming thunderstorm that started rolling into town. Um, you guys decided to start your morning off with random displays of strength. Um, few interesting outcomes there, and after which you decide to head downstairs. In which case, Umi, Goose, and Ane noticed a couple of interesting things. They noticed Doctor Jumal kind of leaving the premise, and two figures that were sitting over by a table. Half the group decided to figure out why he gets to leave the tavern, and the other half of the group decided to go check out these two interesting figures. Um, the first group finding out that the guards let him go to the loo inside the tavern because they didn't want to deal with a foul smelling cart. And the other group finding out, learning about two other travelers that were basically under contract of a guard kind of bodyguard kind of escort um, contract. One of them named Gravemaker, a male Goliath, and the other one Guiding Star, a female Tabaxi. Um, After having a discussion with these folks, you guys decided to convince them through mostly curiosity of going upstairs to see what's going on as you guys explain kind of oddities that you guys have ran across, um, and the oddities that you kind of feel that's going on with Dr. Jumal and his miracle elixir, and kind of going through a plan to mm, find evidence, I guess, or to incriminate this fellow. In which case, under a plan given by Star, you guys split into two groups: the distraction group and the infiltration group. The distraction group went pretty good. You know, a couple bumps and bruises, but other than that, seems like everybody made it okay. Infiltration, not as smooth. Um, a few hiccups. Did manage to quell the guards with a charm person spell, or not the guards, but the Dr. Jumal. Did manage to quell him from attracting guard attention, but weren't able to convince him to allow you inside his wagon. At which case, deciding to infiltrate as a little spider and then scaring the bejeebus out of him and this other cloaked hooded figure in the wagon. Pazuzu decided to infiltrate as a spider and change back and unlock the door. At which case, the other figure scooped up Dr. Jamal, who came out of the top, seemed to have not been affected by a hold person spell, sprouted big, giant, like leathery wings, and took off in a kind of a west northwest direction. Uh, an A trying to shoot it and not unfortunately being able to hit managed to land on the roof of a nearby shop called the Dizzy Goose Emporium. You guys decided to go in, did a little bit of shopping. Uh, well, before that, you guys basically burglarized the wagon of anything interesting, and then went and did some shopping. Tea set, an interesting book of folk tales, and I think that was all that was purchased. And some snooping on Goosewaddle's part. At which case, you guys head back to the Rainy Drum, managing to sneak in and finding a newly formed moat on the outside. Uh, you guys managed to get back into the room, kind of give a signal that you guys are done. Rue then taking it upon himself to end this distraction by uh, casting a spell and shaking the ground. Pretty much quelled it at that point, and yeah, after knocking out pretty much all the common people. At which case, the guards come in and trying to figure out what's going on, not really getting an answer, sends everybody to their room, as you guys are now double grounded. And that's where we'll pick up, is you guys have invited Star and Gravemaker back up to your room. I'm assuming to discuss events.
Orgy.
Yeah, if it turns into
Anyways.
that, Goosewaddle's out the window. He ain't being part of this. It's like
Throw away in the hall.
he's not being the little man.
Take 1 point of falling damage as you jump out the window.
I'd rather take that than whatever points of damage will happen from other things.
Anyways. All right, so you guys are up in the room. Like I said, we're going to constitute this. Probably is going to take about an hour of discussing and stuff. Short rest. Most of you have already rolled hit die. That one of the roll hit die. So
Yep. While they're doing that, I'm adding to my tinker time.
okay, tinker time.
Yep.
Yeah, don't forget, tinker time does eventually cost money. So
Yep. We're gonna figure that out. That's why I've
Yeah.
got one little chest of copper. I'm gonna get a lot more.
Gonna take a lot of copper to get whatever you're gonna plan to do.
We'll
but
get there.
anyways.
We'll get there.
Anyways, so floor is yours.
Okay, so one thing I don't have very good memory on is like what all we got from the wagon. If we want to go over that, does anybody have it in their inventory? Oh wait, I know who does.
Goose does.
Yeah.
You threw it in his bag.
Like how I remember it being journals with an S at the end. How many?
3.
3? Okay.
3. It
And we
wasn't that
got
long
some
ago,
like
so
vials of liquid or something, beakers or
yeah.
You just
I'll
want
let
me to?
Goose.
Do
Yeah,
we just get them all out?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You can tell him what you got.
All right. I got a watery green bottle. I got a blue bottle, a Mircell elixir bottle, journals, 3 to be exact, unos, dos, tres, and a partially used Miracell elixir.
Partially used what?
You know what? I'm just gonna spell it.
It's a miracle elixir.
That is Hesper.
That's
Your
not how
spelling
you
is a
spell
miracle.
Oh well.
Yeah,
That's what he put on my list, so I didn't know what the heck it was. So I didn't.
It's close. Just switch the I to the E and then add a little bit to the end of the E, and we're all good.
Oh, Hesper.
You missed the A.
For anyone who's new
That's
to
what I'm
us,
saying.
it needs to be told. It needs to be told to our audience. Hesper cannot spell or speak. Apparently,
I am fixing that right now.
I think there was
Yeah.
another thing a while back. I think was it not persuasion that Freyja has. That I also sent a quick correction. It would have been paralyzed. Something paralyzed. Whatever spell you have paralyzed was spelled incorrectly.
I did not. If you're talking about the hold person, I did not spell that. I just put that right on over. So
okay. So just
that was not me. That was the game. So whoever wrote that spell, that's not my fault.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was
give me a heads up.
must be a
That
common
was
trait
drag and drop.
amongst. Yeah.
And then for those who don't read chat, I also have Herb, apparently.
Herbs.
Herbs.
Okay.
Not Herb as a person. Herb.
Oh.
Like herbs.
Yeah.
Greens. Yeah. Like I said, so they're herbs. They're dried out. Different kind of like leaves and plant material.
Well, I let everybody know exactly what went down, how we tried to stop them, and the whatever it was flew out, and really focus on the brilliant plan of me becoming the spider. Like, really keep going back to that, letting them know.
I
Okay.
think Ane was genuinely impressed by that, so he's like your hype man right now.
And Rue, I notice you like books and whatnot. Do you want to take a look at these journals, see if you can see anything?
Sure, hand them
Oh.
over.
Hang on. Let me. You got to ask Goosewaddle to get him out of his bag. He's grumbling in the corner right now. They're all in the bag. I got flung off the top of a freaking thing because y'all wanted me to get up there.
Goose, can we have the stuff you acquired?
Fine. And he just starts taking it and yeeting it all at you. You're on your stupid plan.
Just watch bottles rolling across the floor, just a pile of herbs, and just some journals go and just fall out as he dumped them out of the bag.
Stupid blue man. Stupid trailer. Stupid door.
Rue's just gonna grab all the books and sit down and then just start reading through them.
Okay. Okay. What's your intelligence? I'm just kind of trying to figure this out in terms of being able to speed read.
My intelligence is 13.
13.
Wait.
Okay.
What are these for? Go ahead.
His ability to just kind of speed read through stuff.
Oh, cool.
He's not.
Yeah.
I would say the higher your intelligence is, the more likely you can speed read through stuff.
Oh, cool.
Are you thoroughly reading this, or are you more along the lines of just skimming through and trying to find details?
I'm reading the cliff notes essentially. The
Okay, so
first and last of every paragraph, jump to the next paragraph, like you do when you want to skip a college paper.
Okay. One journal, I would say you definitely can read. It's very easy. Looking at it, it seems to be a diary of sorts. It kind of talks about before 3 years ago. And it seems to be probably his personal journal diary, and it talks about a life of banditry. And towards the end, it just abruptly stops. Like there's a couple blank pages at the very end. Another one seems to be written, like I said, again, it's written, but you're not quite sure what the language is.
Okay.
What language? If you're, can I see if he's confused? Because I wonder if I know it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, it's up to him if he brings it up to.
Okay.
Freyja was likely reading over his shoulder anyway, because she's very interested.
Yeah, if I remember right. I mean, yeah, Freyja doesn't know what this is either.
Okay.
I'd say the closest that you'd probably be able to tell is that the script looks Elven.
Oh, I can read Elvish.
I speak that too.
Well, she can read. Khaleesi's character, Freyja, can read Elven too. She can tell that the script's Elvish. That's about it. It doesn't make any sense. It looks like gibberish.
Okay, from Rue's perspective, of the languages he has, Common, Draconic, Elvish, Primordial, and Sylvan, which would this be the closest to, based off his general?
Like I said, script is Elvish, but it's gibberish.
Okay.
It's like somebody mashed their head and hands on the keyboard, just.
Okay.
Is it a code or like a cipher?
No, without investigating it further, you don't know for sure.
I am not going to make that check, but I will suggest that maybe it's in some kind of code.
And
they can read Elvish too, by the way, so it's clear to him.
Is there, with the mention of a code, is there any way we could try and insight investigate the book to try and discern what the code might be?
Mm.
I'll allow it for an insight check, and since you got your thing, I'll allow you to do, because you're a magic item. Which is
I
another
have
thing
a
I keep
question.
forgetting about you guys. Some of you guys have magic items, and nobody's used any of them. So don't forget you have magic items.
So that means I have
I-
advantage on this one.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I do want to, in addition, assist Drew because since we were
He's
looking
probably
for.
good.
Yeah, you're probably good. Because we were
Okay.
talking about demons and I guess devils, things that were of that kind. I also speak infernal and abyssal, so if there needs to be a combination of the two, I can assist Drew.
Yeah. Looking over this and such, and you're looking at words and stuff and trying to fit them together, and you're like, okay, this doesn't make any sense. And then you start to put it together, but with the amount of time and stuff, it will take you a long time to figure this out without the key. It definitely is written in a cipher. It uses an elvish script, but it's written as common.
Okay. So I'm 100% willing to put the time into that, but let me go through the next one. I'll come back to this one to try and work on the script, but I'll finish reading the other one that I can probably get through.
I would tell you with your insight that you had on that. I would tell you that would probably take days, if not maybe over a week, to figure out the code.
Okay. Then I'll still continue reading the other one, and then I'll think it over.
Okay. The other one, it's weird symbols. You're like, just glancing through it, you're like, what is going on here? It's like symbols and drawings and stuff. Just through a cursory glance without looking more into it, and you're not quite sure what it is.
Okay. Because of my background, is there a way I can see if these symbols are related to a magical means or not?
Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah, definitely. No roll necessary. As you kind of look over it and you kind of think here, you're like, oh, and you're looking at it. Some of them seem to have stuff, and then it's kind of scratched out a little bit and stuff. And you're sitting here and you're like, I think, yeah, this has. If this gets put here and that, yeah, these seem to be alchemical formulas.
Okay.
So you kind of get a feeling this is kind of what he uses to make sure that whatever he does to make the elixir is made right and not made wrong. Just from looking at it and stuff like that, it looks like there's tons of errors originally. But it looks like towards the end, he's kind of figured it out.
Okay.
I want to take a look at these random herbs we got. See if I can identify them. Any of them I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a nature check. Uh, 23. Yeah, you can tell that these are, if they're like minor medicinal herbs. Like some of them can be used to kind of, alleviate stomach issues and some other minor issues, possibly headaches and stuff. Most of it, though, is a non-harmful herb that's used to mask smells and tastes. Like they're very potent odor and very potent taste to possibly mask other stuff.
Okay, so nothing else that would out of the ordinary.
No, like I said, that's probably your most oddity right there, is this kind of masking herb. Like I said, it's not toxic, it's not anything like that, but if you're sure as hell wanting to hide something and somebody doesn't know anything about this herb, it's definitely a way to hide it.
Is that maybe why Professor Goosewaddle couldn't identify the potion initially?
Uh, he couldn't identify the potion because the potion wasn't reading magic.
Oh, I thought detect magic and identify are two separate things.
No, if
Okay.
he uses identify, it automatically tells him if it's magical. If he uses detect magic, then he sees this if it's magical. So, using identify on it, it had no magical properties for the spell to latch onto and give him information. All he could identify from it is that it's a weird liquid.
Hmm. Okay. Rue, did you want to add anything to what you saw? In addition to, I'm assuming, Pazuzu is going to let us know about the herbs as he's looking at them?
Yeah.
Okay.
With that, Rue will be like, okay, we have a book admitting that he's done crimes. We have a book and a code, which is probably admitting more crimes. And then we have a book that's basically explaining how he does all the stuff he does.
To some extent, yeah. I mean, some of the stuff doesn't quite make sense to you. You're like, you don't know on some of the film formulas, like what this symbol or whatever stands for. But there's something. And like I said, there's 4 bottles he did dump out of his bag too that are strewn about the floor. Go ahead, Bubba. Sorry.
So when we do this now, this is just players saying, my character is doing his thing. If we try to bring this to any sort of authority, we're going to be asked, how did we get the book?
Mm-hmm.
And what are we going to say? We started a giant bar fight, got out behind the guards, broke into this trailer that we just randomly got a bunch of crap out of, and there is no evidence of anybody but us being in there.
No. We came across an abandoned caravan thing or trailer, whatever it is, and the door was open. They exited fast, yeah. So,
But
Yeah.
we were supposed to be on tavern arrest.
Yeah, we were on arrest. So just wanted to put that out there before we go. Hey, look what we found.
My little
Tavern Arrest.
2-cent addition to this is the guards have not been very helpful yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think our little adventuring party takes this into their own hands.
Yeah, could be inspired by the tales of Elberman and his deeds of vigilantism.
Yeah, if these guards have kind of blamed us for everything so far, we'd probably just be safer if we snuck back in, put all the stuff back, and then told them to keep checking on it until they got so annoyed they actually did it, and then found all the things that told them he was it.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
That's
we
a
need
good
to make
plan,
sure-
but I'd like it if you kept working on that cipher.
Yeah, okay, I'll
What-
start that until you come up with a plan.
What if we rigged it
I'll
up?
begin the cipher.
Like we have our stuff. I mean, there's obviously a lot of contraband in it because we just grabbed stuff really quickly, right?
You grabbed stuff that you would kind of link to this. So you just kind of like, oh, these look interesting. This looks. You just grabbed the most interesting things. There were still some other stuff that was in there that you guys didn't grab. Like there was a couple of like flasks and stuff like that.
Like chemistry sets or
Like
stuff?
vials. Yeah, kind of like vials and stuff like that didn't have cork stoppers on them or anything like that. So you probably didn't want to just take that and throw that into a bag, and you didn't probably want to go looking for the cork stoppers. You're kind of doing this pretty quickly. You're just like, oh, let's get in, get this stuff, get out. Seems like.
And
That's
also,
the way. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, and also for some reason, this guy was allowed not to be on the tavern arrest. So
Well, he had his wagon, so the wagon arrest.
A wagon that smelled like a carcass, and they didn't search it right away.
No. The wagon didn't smell like a carcass or anything like that.
They didn't want him
They-
shitting in
did.
his wagon and it's smelling bad.
Aster got it.
What? He was shitting in his wagon?
He didn't have a bathroom inside of his wagon, so if he wanted to pee or poo-poo, he would have to do it inside his wagon because he was stuck inside the wagon.
And the guards didn't want to have to deal with walking by a wagon that smells like shit because he shit in the wagon.
Okay. All right.
Well, can anybody look at these vials of potions and liquids and see if they can figure out what they are?
Like I said, there's one that's kind of like a watery color green, kind of have some herbs floating in it. Two of them are the miracle elixir. One is a full bottle, cork, all that stuff. Another one is partially used. And then there's this vial of, this much smaller bottle of kind of a blue liquid. You kind of have a feeling looking at it, it's pretty obvious. If you add just the right amount of the blue liquid to the green liquid, it gives you the same color as the miracle elixir.
AKA all the evidence that points towards that guy that we need to smuggle back into the wagon.
I mean, the
Okay.
guys probably skipped town for good. We might not need to. I don't know. I guess they need to be able to pin a crime on somebody so that all this commotion stops. But I don't have a lot of faith in them to really do that anyway. I don't know.
Well, I mean, in theory, the way we could play this off, and this is as a character suggesting this, is wait it out until they find out that he left, despite being ordered not to do so. So then he becomes the prime suspect, and then they allow us to do further investigation, and then we bring up that stuff later that we found. In the meantime, it gives Root some time to, decipher what's going on with the books, and then we'll just play it off as the guards didn't find those journals because they were so distracted. They were so short-handed that they did not find that stuff.
Okay, so we took 3 books, a bunch of vials, and some herbs. So basically, like, everything that could incriminate this guy. We have all that. If they search the wagon and don't find that, and then we give it to them later, that's our stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we can't really... at that point, we can't really prove it's his anymore.
This is why I was worried about us taking it.
We can see the wagon from our window, right?
It's a little hard. Not really, no, because the wagon's further down. You kind of have a look out of this alley, and you can kind of see a little bit out when you get to the end of it. But
if somebody has
yeah.
really good deception, we could just say, "Hey, tell the guards we saw something fly away, literally fly away from this wagon." That would be something to check out.
Is it still raining hard?
You have good deception.
It's slowly starting to rain harder as you guys have come back.
What time is it? Still night?
No, your guys are like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a bar brawl and everything already.
I mean, if one of us or two of us go and toss the other journals back in there, and the potions, we just keep the journal that is the one that we need to decipher, then we should be okay, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think we can keep that one and work on that.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go out the window without using a rope. If you give me the potions and the 2 books, I can attempt to drop it off at the cart.
Well, I can go with you because this might be a job for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the whole things the backstory of Took was built on, was like the fact that when you wild shape, you can just like take all of your stuff with you, but it's like not there. So you'd be like the perfect smuggler. I say Feugy's got the right idea.
Okay.
So hopefully I can either get there or get back without wasting both of my wild shapes.
Okay. And then I can carry you down the window.
Even if you use both of your wild shapes, I think this is worth it.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just use one of your wild shapes to be like a bird or something?
He's not high enough to fly yet.
So I think I could become a bird, but I'll just be waddling along.
Okay.
It could be a chicken and go ding 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 ding. Just waddle through town. Or yeah, some bird that just can't fly. A dodo. If he's seen a dodo before, I don't. Probably not.
I want that option. I've seen a dodo.
Okay, fine. You've seen a dodo. You've seen a flightless dodo.
Thank you.
It'll be under your weird form that we don't have yet, and the stats will be just the stats are just a commoner with your higher intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So no skill proficiencies or anything like that. You're just this wandering plump bird.
I'll take it.
Cute.
Don't get eaten, okay? If you look delicious, someone might just snatch you up.
But
All right,
anywho,
so give me everything, and I'll Spider-Man
Yeah.
it down.
Okay, so to be clear, everything
So-
except the one notebook that Rue is working on.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I will say right now, okay, if you do this, I'll go ahead and allow you to do this and then come back and then you can finish up a short rest and stuff like that, but you'll have to kind of restart back over and stuff.
Okay.
You guys probably been at this for maybe 15 minutes, so you have to restart another 15 minutes. I mean, it's not too terribly. Well,
Mhm.
plus however long it takes you to get out to the wagon and stuff. But okay.
Okay.
So,
So can I help him get out the window so then he can wild shape, or is he gonna go by himself? Like, that's my question.
I think it was a one-man mission.
Yeah, I can
Just spider back and forth
spider
or
climb
whatever.
down. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Well,
Da, 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 da.
yeah, I'll probably have to have you roll a check because it's raining and spiders don't do too good
That's what
about
I'm
climbing in the
saying. I
rain.
can assist you, and then bring you back up. So up to you.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Okay. And you have natural climbing speed, don't you, Cados?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So, are you wild shaping now, or are you just kind of holding on the Harrowhawk's back or Harrowhawk's back until you
I mean, it
get
makes
down
more
there?
sense to go ahead and do it now. So I'm small and
Okay.
Okay.
tiny.
Once again, spider form.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold him inside my hood so he doesn't get wet.
Okay.
I just
And
had a
gingerly-
brilliant idea. I'm so sorry, but I'm just now figuring this out. I can use my owl to carry Feugy as a spider.
You
That
could
is-
if you
that
wanted
is an
to.
option. Yeah.
There are no people involved in this. It's just an owl and a spider.
Okay,
I
so
mean, we can do that. So, all right.
so Pazuzu has all these items.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And okay, so you was your owl ever in pocket dimension form after you guys came up here and stuff, or did he just hang out in here in the room while you guys were doing the scouting mission and all that? I'm just or she, whatever your owl is. Oh, I think it's a she.
I think the owl does as it pleases.
Okay, it probably just stayed in the room then, just to stay out of the
Okay.
way. Because you didn't really mention that you brought it with you. So okay, so owl. Okay. So as you coax your owl towards the window, and the owl's just kind of looking at you like, "I hate you right now." It's just this
Yeah.
kind of pouring rain outside. As Pazuzu kind of climbs up one of its legs, and it's just like, "I really don't like this, and I might want to eat that, but I'll listen to you and not eat the spider." As you guys watch it take out from the window and off towards the cart. Are you going to go in the owl vision mode, or are you just letting it do its thing?
Oh, I could go into owl vision mode. Yeah, just to watch. Kind of a
Okay,
different
so
view.
all of a sudden, your current situation just goes dark and deafened, and you now have owl vision and owl hearing. As your owl just starts taking to the sky and flying, gets around the building and starts circling around just to kind of make sure that nothing's going on there.
Uh-huh.
Looking at it, there are two guards who are currently going around the outside, very confused right now.
Huh. Can I listen to what
if you
they're
want,
saying?
roll me a perception check with the owl.
Okay.
Does the owl have? The owl doesn't have keen hearing, does it?
Well, I'll be listening to it to them as
Oh,
well.
I do have keen hearing.
As an owl?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll normal because the rain is pretty loud.
Okay.
So use the owl stat. 14. Yeah, they're not being too subtle about this and stuff. They're like, shit, where'd he go? Crap! Get some of the others. We gotta figure out what the hell happened here. We got a runner. And you know, the one that was with the other one on the outside goes kind of running back to the Lawmaster's Keep. The other one kind of goes in the inside and just like, you see anything in there? And you hear, no, just weird potion stuff. I don't know why he took off. And it's, and like I said, there's like rain coming down on the inside and stuff like that. And he's just like, is your owl circling around? The lid's still up on this thing. And yeah, they're just like, God damn it. Really don't want to have to go for a manhunt in this weather, but it looks like we're going to have to. Shit.
So too late to plant this stuff back.
Unfortunately.
How long does it take me to shift forms?
It's instantaneous, but you used your wild shape to turn into a spider to go in the first time, and you've used your wild shape to be a spider now. That's your 2. You have to take a short rest to get your wild shapes back.
Okay.
So you don't have any more right now.
Oh, that's a problem. I didn't realize that.
That's our entire plan was worded under the pretense that he had that he
2
was going to be able to
charges.
go 2 more times.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have told him to do this if we knew it was a one-way trip.
Yeah, oops.
It's too late now.
Well, I mean, he's out there and he sees this too. I'm pretty sure with an A, and the owl would be close enough for your psychological link to kind of telepathically talk to it and stuff. So I'm
Okay.
assuming you're telling it, don't land.
But wait. Didn't you say we could roll hit die when we were up there? So doesn't that constitute as a short rest? So he should have it back.
Yeah,
we were allowed to roll hit die, so he has it back.
I'm okay with
short
saying
rest.
that I'm okay with saying that we wait until after our short rest.
Yeah, because you said
enact this plan.
Oh, okay. If you guys want to, then yeah, you go through it for an hour, and I can definitely allow that.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Anything with the guards happen since it's like longer time has passed?
It's basically from the kind of the same, except you don't have the shit. We have a runner. It's more investigation, and there's about 3 of them instead of 2 now, and they're just going around the wagon. They're investigating. They're trying to figure out what happened. Some of them are trying to figure out what direction he went. They're trying to find footprints. Doesn't seem to, with your perception, doesn't seem to be going very well in their favor. So they're this is kind of starting to turn into a cold case for them. So is your
okay, but it does kind of sound like they're implicated anyway, or the top hat guy is implicated, more or less, if he's like running away.
They don't know why he's running. They don't have any evidence or anything like that.
Except the potions in there, though. That's a given.
Well, without being able to prove what the potions do and stuff like that, without possibly putting somebody at harm or something like that. I mean, there's in there is the potions and a couple of other chemicals that you guys left behind, and there's probably somebody investigating those, trying to figure out something.
Okay, so
find some kind of lead.
Okay, so their investigation team hasn't caught up to us yet. Regarding putting 2 together. Okay.
No, yeah, you can definitely tell they're a little stumped. I mean, you took probably the most key evidence, so they don't have that. But yeah, very confused, trying to, like I said, and this rain's just coming down harder. Just very, just trying to figure out what would make the most logical choice probably at this point is they're kind of looking around, not being able to find tracks, trying to figure out what would be the most logical direction for this guy to run.
Okay. It's already about noonish, 1 o'clock.
I would say it's probably 11 o'clock if you guys finished your short rest and then started this whole entire escapade.
And hey, you're letting us know what's going on, right? What's happening?
If I'm able to speak, can I?
Yeah, you can speak. So he's just kind of mumbling them up. He just can't respond to you.
Okay.
Until he's out of owl vision, but he can go in and out whenever he wants.
That's true. Yeah.
Can I propose a brief distraction? I'm not gonna actually approach the cart, but I do want to climb down and attempt to make the soldiers a little more nervous by howling out like a wolf, really, really loud to direct their attention towards the inn.
Okay. All right. So where are you wanting to try the howl?
So I'll climb down the wall right at the
down the wall.
alleyway. Yeah, and then right at the alleyway, like cup my mouth and then just howl really, really loud to project my voice so that they get startled and look towards the direction of the inn, but through like the rain, because it is about like 600 feet, to see if that makes them a little nervous, to see if they'll investigate that sound.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Deception check?
You're trying to deceive them into believing that there was a wolf.
Oh, yeah, but you know my character that I have.
Because you're not. Just go ahead and roll. That's keeping that in mind, but I need a deception check.
All right.
Well, there you go.
Okay, yeah. Very convincing wolf howl from you. Kind of coming from this alleyway. I guess is Inae's in owl vision. Startles the guards, and they're just like, oh, shit. Really? You know, like I said. And you kind of hear this at this point, and he's like, really? After this shit? Now more shit? What the hell's this guy summoning wolves now? Fuck!
And as soon as I like howl, I am climbing back up towards our window.
Yeah, you're climbing up towards the window. He's like, you know, you hear him, and you're like, you stay here. We're gonna go check that out. And two of the three leave.
Okay.
Where's the one that stays? Where is he at?
Is he outside?
He's the one who was investigating on the inside, so he's still kind of in the inside.
Is there, because it's a wagon, the part where he would sit on the outside, you know, to steer? There's like
there's the door. That's on this end, and there's no. You have to get out of the wagon, walk all the way around to sit and steer. The door's on the back half.
I assume there's some kind of bench or something that he would sit on.
Yeah, there's a bench that you can sit on and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming then I should be able to get down there while shape back, stuff the things underneath this bench, and not be seen by the guy on the inside.
You can definitely try.
But it would be possible.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible.
And since it's raining, isn't it a little bit advantageous for him because it's going to be hard to tell?
Yeah. It's just, you know, there's things for and things against it. You know, it's like, why do you leave journals out in the rain?
I mean, he was in a rush.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting in this thing to hide it. Plus, they're already looking, so if a journal just pops up on the table.
I do kind of like the approach that Bubba gave in Roll20 chat about how we could leave the stuff on top of the trailer, like, because it gives them a bit of like the escape route that took place. Like he climbed up the top, at least, and maybe he left some stuff behind up there.
Okay.
Yeah, and the top door was open already. Like maybe you could leave a journal like just like hanging off the edge of like the top door.
And the owl can like hit it so it falls in and the guy gets startled, potentially.
It's up to you guys what you want to
Have
do.
me or the owl seen any of the guards like look on top of the wagon
No,
already?
they've been underneath. You're not sure if they've looked on top yet or not. Like I said, the hatch is still open and it's pouring rain on the inside of this wagon at this point.
Mhm.
The only thing I'm worried
Uh,
about that is if I transform back, the weight of me
Might
being
make
up
it like
there
creak or
might
something.
jostle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Yep, but if you land on it and you're a spider on it, your changing isn't dropping weight. So it's not like you're going to be in the air, then change, and then thump. Your weight change should be fine because you're not plopping on it. You're already going to be on it.
Okay, let's try it then. Let's
Okay.
land on top of it. Oh, put the things on top of the wagon.
Yeah, I command Sayanine telepathically to land on top of the wagon. Feugy does the
Okay.
rest.
Spider Zuzu, Spider Zuzu.
Lands on top of the roof. Okay, you're currently sitting on the roof.
All right, I want to do this as quick as possible. Wild
Okay.
shape back.
Okay.
Put the stuff on top of the trailer. Wild shape back, and then fly away.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. And you're just putting you're just putting the 3 journals on top of the roof. That's it.
Not 3, 2 of them. Remember, we kept
2.
one.
Oh, 2. Right. Sorry, 2.
Yeah, we kept the cipher, right?
Kept the cipher, and I'm assuming you're keeping the bottles because there's nowhere to put them on the roof without them rolling off and crashing to the ground.
Well, we want them to roll off eventually, so that the guy's like, "What the hell's up on the roof?"
I got it. That'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't think I would try to do the bottles though. I think
No,
that's
I don't
a little
think so
risky
either.
for me being up. I think just the journals.
Yeah. I think we keep the bottles.
Okay, like I said.
You mean we dispose of the bottles?
Oh,
Well,
Okay.
all right.
So as you go and you place these journals, just like I said, you wild shape back and just slowly wild shaping back so as to keep the weight shift from shifting and causing the wagon to creak. Nearly no sound. Rain's doing a fantastic job of covering this up. You take the journals and just kind of gently place them kind of ever so close to the edge of the lip of the lid of this roof door hatch thing and manage to pull back without them slipping. Rain starting to fall on top of them. Little slightly different sound as it's now rain landing on leather as you slowly wild shape back into a spider and climb back up the leg of this owl. Waiting for takeoff.
Okay, I think Ane is taking a second to confer with the group. Do I have the owl kick a book? Or Okay. Sayanine kick!
Okay. Doesn't really kick, just exaggerated takeoff. Whack! Smacks into the book and
Perfect.
just takes off as quickly as it can, as quietly as it can, because it is an owl and they're pretty quiet. Just takes off, and you hear like, what the hell is that?
and we fly back to the room.
Yep.
Mission Impossible music commence.
Let's see here. Yeah, you eventually, as you're flying back out, you hear, Bertram, didn't you check the roof already? As your owl's flying back to the room.
Done all we can.
lands inside. I don't know. Maybe Bertram's in trouble now.
Needs to get glasses. Get good.
Yeah.
Scrub.
Get good.
Get
scrub.
glasses. So as you
The- the
manage to
sick-
land,
As soon as we get back into the room, I wild shape back and I just lay on the ground. So happy.
oh, I can't believe that worked. Like I said, the rain's starting to come down hard, and Star's kind of like, well, a lot of this is pretty interesting. My question though is, what took him away? It's
That is a good question.
Anybody have any kind of speculations or anything like that? Did anybody find anything useful? Any other books or anything like that?
No, we pretty much, because we were afraid of the guards coming, we pretty much just grabbed a handful of what was available and got out of there real quick. Hey, Esper, can you give a quick recap description on the flying beast thing?
Yeah, for most of the time it was a hooded figure, and then it like sprouted wings and
Yeah,
flew.
all you guys saw was a hooded figure, and there's this big, giant, like reddish wings just out of its back. It took off. Kind of hard to see exactly what they were made out of. Rain and stuff like that made it hard, but you just do know that they were kind of a reddish color and they were big.
Okay, weird question. Were these when we said it was a hooded figure? Did he miraculously sprout these wings, or were they like on the back of his back already, or is like draped down outside of this hood? Did we see that? Because if we could tell the color of the wings, we should have been able to tell if they were out and folded, or if he just magically, poof, I'm a dragon.
It was more along the lines that the back of this cloak was kind of cut for the wings to just kind of
Come
out
out.
through the
Okay,
back.
but we did see that.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
he
didn't-
always has the wings. They're not just magically poofing there and gone.
Yeah, no, you're. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't like you saw them growing. It was more like they came out from
Okay.
underneath and.
Okay.
That's good
Rue,
info.
what does your book say? That book that you mentioned about not talking to fiends. Do fiends have wings?
Yeah, with his check and stuff like that. Some do, some don't.
Root, trying to focus on the cipher, will just kind of like quickly rummage through his bag, grab that book out, hand it to Harrow, and then go back to doing the cipher.
Thank you. I hand the book over to Professor Goosewaddle, and we look through any traits to see if it matches what they saw.
As I've stated before with this book is more of an instructional guide of how to deal with them, not so much what they look like. Sometimes if you kind of want more like that, you'd need more like a Demonomicon, possibly folk tales would help.
But you couldn't find anything. Okay. Does Star or Gravemaker have any experience in encountering fiends throughout their adventuring?
Wait, did you also say folklore? Like, would I, through all the knowledge that I have, like if I did like a history check, would I have any info on any folklores I might have come across or something like that? Like if I did like a history check or something?
Native folklore, you're not really native to this area.
Okay.
But I mean, the word folklore, you do feel like came up within the recent couple hours. You're like, didn't one of us find a book or something?
Hey, I have a book I got at that shop.
Thank you, Hesper. Thank you.
All right.
Hesper
I've
for
been
the win.
trying to cue words there.
Sorry. Yeah.
Too much drinking. Too much drinking.
Yeah.
All right. Show us, Freya.
Okay, what was that?
It's something about folklore. I returned Rue's book back gently while he's deciphering.
Okay, I pull out my book.
Okay. Whoever's going to read this or whatever, I guess do an intelligence check just to find out if you can find how quickly.
Professor?
'Cause you guys are probably, I guess, taking another short rest.
I can do an intelligence check.
Okay,
Or
go ahead.
what's everybody's intelligence?
Mine's 2. Or, I'm
You're
sorry,
likely
14.
the highest.
Okay. Let's do an intelligence check then. I'll do it. Goosewaddle will take a break.
And we're helping you, right?
Mm.
He's being helped, so do it at advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. 20. Okay, so as you're skimming through here, you're like, okay, some things are interesting and stuff. Eventually you do find a passage that just kind of sticks out to you. You're just like, this is too weird to be coincidental. Let's see here. I need to give it to Goosewaddle. Okay, you should have a new thing for you to read, and Bubba,
Do what?
Can
Sorry.
I
you have
have
a
it?
new handout.
Can I have it so I can put it on the screen?
Wait, where does this handout come out? Oh, under the
Depends-
Ruins Fantastical Book of. Can I read it?
You can read it out loud if you want to.
All right, here we go.
Well, if you're sharing it, then I'll go ahead and share it with everybody. So give me a second here.
Yay, thank you.
Oh, well, I still can't do story time.
You
Yeah,
can
you
do
can still
story
can.
time.
Okay. Gather
It's
around,
read along.
everybody. It is time for Passage from the Ruins Fantastical Book of Folk. Out of all the tales that this book speaks of, the following seems to be of interest. The Amut is a fiendish creature that is typical. What? Is that not it?
What?
Oh, I thought you said something in the middle of going through it.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna say you didn't have to read the first part. The first part was just
Oh, okay.
telling you what was in the book.
So Goosewaddle's excited. He's going because this is what he loves. He loves books and he loves going through stuff. He goes, the Amut is a fiendish creature that is typically found in the lands of Larai, to the west of the Dagger Shard. This creature appears to be female, covered in red reptilian scales with a massive black mane of hair. Oh, scary. Possessing the hind legs and tail of a giant cat and a pair of scaled leathery wings. These fiends are also preferred to stay hidden and feed on the unsuspecting or the slumbering. Amut are always hungry for life essences. When threatened or famished, instead of feeding slowly on a victim, these fiends will consume the life essence in a flash, leaving behind a dried out husk that will continue to walk and torment the living. Sounds like the zombies out there. Amut are also known to prefer the strike deals when then deal with confrontation, offering riches in turn for either their freedom or silence of their existence. Noted. It is said that an Amut that is very rotund has just finished a massive meal though most believe this is false, as anyone who claims to have seen one claim that they are very slender. So next time you are slumbering or have a nightmare, there must be a Mammoth hiding outside your window. After reading that, Goosewaddle runs to the window. He checks. It's like, no.
There's nothing outside the window.
Okay.
Except rain.
He comes back.
And cursing guards off in the distance that are hard to make out what their words are.
Okay, now I'm curious how the potion connects to this thing. Interesting.
Well, it
Maybe
does something that
something-
obviously has to like drain away their life essence somehow to it, because that's how they become zombies.
Yeah, like connecting his magic or whatever with the potion.
Wait, hold on. Did you say that this Amut can possess the hind legs and tail of a giant cat? Umi, we have to check your legs. Show me your legs. I need to perform an exorcism.
I show him my legs.
They're giant lioness legs.
I stare but pretend to do an exorcism.
Okay.
You can touch them, they're really soft.
I was very confused, Aster, but now I just got your joke. I got it.
So,
got me good.
Star's like, okay, so seems like we're probably dealing with a fiend then. You know what?
That was our suspicion initially anyway.
Just
not, we weren't sure what kind of fiend.
And you guys said that it flew off in a kind of a west-northwest direction?
Yes, we did.
I didn't
Okay.
exactly have my compass out. I was firing an arrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of easy to tell. I mean, you can kind of judge where the sun was and stuff like that. Behind you and stuff, you're like in.
It
Seemed
was
like it was.
raining. Cloudy rain.
Yeah, but you can still kind of make out in the rain and stuff like that
Okay.
where the sun position is and stuff like that. It'd be slightly brighter, and not to mention, you guys have stayed here enough to know that where the east is in this town and where the west end of this town is and stuff. So,
Mm.
um, okay, well, that might be a possibility. You know what? I'll be right back 1 second. I'm just gonna go check on something. And she, Star kind of opens the door and exits out to the hallway. Not sure if anybody's gonna do anything.
What's Gravemaker doing?
He's just kind of he's just kind of sitting over over Rue's shoulder and is like, those are some fantastic squiggles.
Yeah.
Too
What do
bad
you
there's no
think of this?
pictures.
What do you think of this fiend, Gravemaker?
Oh, I'm not the big fiend expert. I'm pretty sure that's what Star's gonna go do. I think she's gonna go talk to her.
To kind of, I guess, get Gravemaker to not be as distracting as he is, Rue is gonna kind of just quickly dig into his bag. He's gonna pull the friendly stone. He's like, "Here you go. This one has pictures. Please don't damage it. It's my favorite."
Okay, thanks, brother. And he starts looking through it. The friendly stone was nice and flat. It just starts reading this story out loud in the room. Just very slowly, very much like a young child learning to read.
Sounds about right.
Aww.
Yeah, it doesn't take too terribly long before Star comes back in. And she's like, okay, well, just got done talking to, companion of mine. She says that all things considered, with the rain and how quick of a hurry that they left and such, might be a trail to pick up. And I have a feeling she had a feeling, I should say, that they will more than likely probably find somewhere to wait out this storm. Because she kind of looks out the window, it seems like the storm's coming from that direction. Maybe they know. Maybe they know the geography better of this place and know somewhere to lay low
Hmm?
than we do. Might be a good idea to go see if we can find out what's out that way. See if there's anything that they would want to stop and hide at.
Don't we have an issue with the guards watching everything we do? We're gonna lose the trail before we find them.
Well, you just distract the guards with something. Hmm. I think me and the big guy might be able to do something about that, and you guys can possibly sneak out of here and might be able to find something.
Time for round 2 already, big bro.
Well, I'm thinking of a different plan. That one, we've already done that one. Not to mention, there's not much fodder left. Now, I wonder. That might be an idea, actually. Do any of you specialize in telling of fiendish, maybe locations or something like that. Maybe
I
something in
can detect good and evil.
maybe that might have something to play with what these have. Maybe if we use that on these bottles, maybe we might be able to find something out. And if we can find something out about that, then we have our distraction because we'll be able to bring up hey, we decided to try something and this works, and possibly. I don't know. Do you want to give it a go, Renee, or
Yeah, should I do this in like a more public place, or what are you thinking?
Before we do that, though, I do want to
Mhm.
ask, as a character, did you not cast detect good or evil earlier when we had the bottle before
he's never
Brew drank
casted
it?
it?
Nope, we
Nope,
never
he
did.
never casted it.
Oh,
He
he
I-
did
only
it on the
casted it on the wolf
paw.
paw. Yes.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember Hesper being like, okay, well, the tavern's made of this kind of wood. It's this thing. I'm thinking, he kind of went through some of that. I remember that.
Okay. All right. Well,
uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
certain properties kind of block that out.
yeah. But okay, here is the spell.
Okay. So as you go through and cast detect good and evil, as you attune to your senses and such, and eventually breathe in a deep breath and
Hmm.
let it out and take a look around. The kind of watery green stuff, nothing. The partially used bottle, nothing. The miracle elixir and the blue bottle, though, especially the blue bottle, are showing traces of fiendish desecration.
I report my findings. Oh, also, I want to look out towards the wagon. Can I
Okay.
do that?
Like I said, from the window, you can't really see it.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, you can kind of see it from the front door of building, but where you guys are at, it's not really noticeable.
Do I kind of detect anything else in the area?
No, nothing else is pinging on you. Not to
Okay.
mention, I think with the distance and stuff, that's 30 feet. Yeah, so it has to be really close to you. So, and that's
Hmm.
600 feet away. So it's not like you'd be able to see the wagon and stuff.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah. Um, so Star's like, do you relay this?
I report my findings, yes.
That's interesting. I wonder. And she's going to take a small flask, kind of clear liquid inside of it. As she takes the one bottle and uncorks it, sets the cork aside, and just pours in this other liquid, you kind of watch a black kind of poof of smoke kind of come out of the bottle and then just dissipate. And then the bluish color of it goes away. Still slight blue tint, but not as much as it was.
I think Ine was
That-
probably pretty close, so he's like, ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, it stinks. It smells like rotten eggs and farts.
Was that like holy water or what?
Yeah. Don't have too much of it, but yeah, it was last little bit I had, but does if I'm pretty sure, using this and such, like I said, I think we can make your distraction for you.
Okay. A stinky one?
Oh, well, maybe stinky for the lawmaster.
Okay.
I'm thinking we take, me and the big guy. I say we experimented with a bottle that we bought earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And through that, we'll essentially, not too many people active down there. They'll probably have to hold maybe their investigation away from the wagon. And, like I said, and occasionally as you guys are looking out and stuff like that, you've seen wagons of people who are unconscious being carted off somewhere else occasionally, whoever sticks their head out the window. Yeah, a lot of people are probably going to some kind of emergency tent.
Okay. All right.
So probably if we can do something like that, that will get you guys a pretty good distraction. Won't hopefully be able to pull people away from the outside of the wagon, and maybe you can investigate and maybe be able to find something. Like I said, my contact did say if they fled pretty quickly, there's a higher chance for them to make mistakes and leave stuff behind. So it's
Well,
up to you
is
guys.
everyone in
I mean,
agreement?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, so when you see me and the big guy, um, walk past the alley here, if I turn and look up towards the window real quick and then keep walking, that means it's okay with that, going without a hitch, and you guys can get out there and do what you need to do.
Now, Hesper, there isn't going to be any issue with me getting Duck Duck, is there? Like,
Duck Duck is basically right below you, kind of off to the right a little bit.
okay, cool.
The stables aren't that far away. That's where the paw was thrown out the window. And
Okay.
by the way, the paw isn't there anymore. Don't know
Oh,
what took the
It's
paw.
evidence.
It's gone. It's something could have
Hey.
taken it and somebody could have taken it and thrown away. Something could have taken it and then went to go eat it.
and random question, Hesper. When it comes to my
Uh-huh.
link with Duck Duck, are my commands like verbal, or does I have to be in a certain amount of range for him to acknowledge I'm there, or how does that work exactly?
I think it's verbal because it doesn't really say that you have a telepathic bond with it.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, Duck Duck, go over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Duck Duck is a female robot. I have been informed.
Robots have gender now.
She
Instead of an
said
it.
Duck Duck's a female, so I'm not going to argue
Okay.
with Beyonce.
Okay.
Her character.
All right.
And just making sure,
Anyways,
Hesper, you said if I can go ahead and do another short rest through all this, to get my long
yeah,
sleep
as you
back.
guys are, we'll just say as you guys are doing this, discussing this, planning and all that stuff, we get through another short rest. We'll just call it at that. Okay, so, all right, so like I said, do any of you happen to know possibly some holy person that we can possibly, when we get there, to ask to be like, hey, can you get so and so and bring us some holy water so we can prove this? Because that was my last.
We met one earlier. He took care of the girl I rescued. There's just like a church in town, right?
Yep.
But
Well,
yeah, we met him.
Brew and I also met him.
Somebody met him.
Can't remember
anybody
his
have a name? Roll me an intelligence check if you can't remember. Unless, are you Zell? Are you checking your notes and seeing if you can get a name?
Okay. An ADU and.
I don't want to attempt this.
Okay. I can attempt. You said intelligence?
Yeah, if nobody remembers.
There you
20?
go.
You're like, all right, Urich Elderwater.
Urge Elderwater. That's the priest we talked to try to get insight on the fiend.
Okay, well, we'll be sure to ask for Father Elderwater and have him bring us some holy water.
Okay.
All right. So, as they, well, I guess our best bet on getting taken there is through the front door. So,
Mm,
Like I said, if I look up towards you guys, that means it's all good to go.
okay.
As
Joey,
both of them.
Brew.
Wait. Give me back my book.
Oh,
All
great.
right.
Great maker.
Hands you back the book. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
Kind of looking a little sheepish. Roll insight if you want to roll insight to learn more or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else wants to roll insight on this incident or whatever.
On Gravedigger forgetting to return, or I'm sorry, Gravemaker forgetting to return a book?
That's up to you.
Yeah,
Can
fuck
he?
it.
Can he read?
Yeah, he can read. It's just very much like a young child reading a book. 9, hard to read why he forgot.
Gravedigger is one of a very select few of the characters I've made who are able to read. Just
Yeah.
very bad at it.
Yeah, like I said, it's very much like a young child learning to read.
Mhm.
Reads everything out loud. There's not any quiet reading with him. Anyways, they both proceed to leave. You guys wait there a couple of minutes, about 10 minutes or so. Eventually, you see you see two of the guards. Yeah, Nay, you probably would have seen him. And same thing with Pazuzu if you guys are keeping watch. It's definitely two of the two for the wagon. One from the inside, one that was around the outside. You're not sure who managed to return to the wagon or what after trying to hunt down the wolf. You don't know if somebody's still trying to hunt down a wolf. But as you watch a little bit later, you watch as they walk by, as Star, is kind of kind of one guard in front, one guard in back. Gravemaker's just kind of in the one in the back, just kind of like walking backwards and talking to him and doing all sorts of big giant motions and stuff. Very distracting fella. You watch a Star just kind of looks up and real quick and looks back and continues walking.
All right.
Okay.
How are we gonna do the order of the people climbing down the
think-
window?
I think there's still a rope tied to a
Yeah.
bed. So there's still the rope if you guys want to use the rope.
Yeah, we can just all climb back down the rope and mage hand it back into the room again.
Okay. Did you guys manage to climb down off the rope? Are you guys doing this stealthily?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me stealth checks.
I'm just gonna climb down the window. Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Good start.
Heavy armor. That's why I'm just climbing without the rope.
Wait, I
Oh,
don't have
no,
armor on.
Yeah, you do. You have scale mail, Lonnie.
Scale mail is
Oh.
very noisy and
What? I
Yeah.
didn't know I had armor on. I thought I was naked.
No, we talked about this before.
yeah.
Yeah, you do have armor. Okay. But there is that. So
Oh.
little noisy, but still it's raining pretty hard.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to hear. As you guys manage to make your way down out the window, mage hand the rope up. This rope gets put back in, and the window's not as quietly, just kind of, but still very hard to hear in this rain. You guys make your way towards the edge of the alley and look over. Doesn't seem like that there's any guards anywhere near the wagon. And you guys can kind of see figures, one giant kind of looming figure, four about average height figures. Very hard to discern at this distance, just kind of shapes at this point off in the distance, going in the direction that would lead off to the Lawmaster's Keep. What would you guys like to do in the rain?
Did we need to head back to the wagon to start tracking, or can we just head northwest?
Well, might be good to start at the wagon, and just my personal opinion. Doesn't matter to you guys if you guys want to go farther and try the hunt, but you guys do know where the start point is. You don't know if there were any turns or anything like that, as you guys can kind of go from there.
We're going to be pretty limited on tracks anyway because they flew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I guess we can use the wagon as a starting point. But
That and it's raining. So
yeah.
All right, to the wagon.
To the
Okay.
wagon.
You guys make your way over there to the wagon. What are you guys doing at the wagon?
I guess look for any sort of, I don't know, get anything that would give us an idea of which direction we should be starting to head. Any way to track it or anything?
Hesper,
I'm
I put
looking
my ear
for
to
a
the
map.
ground.
You're looking for a map.
Yeah,
Is it
something
inside
where
the
they
wa-
mark spots or something, you know.
Is the guard
no-
still at the wagon? Sorry.
No, that's
yeah.
what
As you
Star
guys,
was
as
doing.
you guys approach the wagon, there's nobody there at the wagon.
Okay. Sorry. Then you said about the map.
can I investigate
Um,
the wagon for anything that might be?
anything of interest you guys have already taken. There are no maps. There's just what you guys have
Okay.
left behind. You said you wanted to look for some kind of track. So, Pazuzu, go ahead and roll me a survival check.
I would like to assist Pazuzu, since I have
Okay.
experience in tracking things.
Okay, so either 2 individual rolls or 1 advantage from Pazuzu.
It's survival, right?
Yeah, mine's only a 3, so
Mine's a 3 as well, but I'll assist you.
Okay. 22. Okay, good thing you guys got that advantage instead of getting that 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're looking around, kind of going through the ground and stuff, eventually something catches your eye. Or, well, actually, more you hear it. And then you kind of catches your eye. Kind of hear like a weird kind of pink sound. Like tink, tink, tink. And you're just like, that doesn't sound like rain hitting ground. And you kind of shuffle through and it catches your eye. You manage to pick up what seems to be a coin, a silver piece. And a little ways away, it seems like there's another one. You're starting to wonder if maybe his bag of coins got torn.
There we
Oh.
go.
All
Bubba,
right.
there's coins on the ground.
Professor, Professor.
Our bloodhound.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm guessing you did not just see what I saw, did you?
I did not. I had to take care of a cat issue. Sorry. What happened?
He was inside the wagon anyways, trying to investigate for some fun stuff. So yeah.
We
I
have
found
a problem,
this,
and
coin.
you have the tools to solve it.
Of course I have tools to solve it. What do you need me to solve? I can
I
solve
found
anything.
This,
Trail of
found this-
shinies.
Found this
Shiny?
coin on the ground.
Yes, yes, yes. Where?
I think maybe the fiend or the other person, the bag
Merchant.
might have ripped.
You have a feeling it was Dr.
Jamal. I can't think of his
Jamal,
name.
yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Jamal.
Jumal. Dr. Jumal.
I think Dr. Jumanji's bag might have ripped, and we have a trail of shiny coins.
Okay, I take it and I'm off.
Okay, so
I'm like, onward, duck.
okay.
And I'm picking up every one of them. I yanked the one from your hand. It's in my bag now.
Okay. All right. So as you guys proceed to follow this, I am going to need a couple series of survival checks to see if you guys can maintain track.
Can Pazuzu
From
and
all of
I
us?
be the one? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So
Well,
now how do I roll? Sorry, go ahead.
I
Now,
was gonna say, unless you have somebody else do it. Currently, from what I understand, Goose is leading this, so he
Yeah.
would be the lead
And my-
for the survival checks.
and my question
But if somebody,
is, I have a survival of 0. Duck has a survival of +2. So how do I do that? Because I'm obviously relying on Duck as well, and Duck
if
has.
you're relying on Duck for the survival check, it would be Duck.
I can't roll for Duck. Like I try on the character sheet, I don't have any way of rolling.
Yeah, you do. You just click the survival.
I tried, but it. Oh, there it is. Now it's actually doing it. Sorry. Oh, cool. I was going over stuff earlier and it wouldn't do anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Should I do it at advantage since I'm on there trying to help him?
Her?
Her? Yes, her. Thank you.
I'll allow that. Yeah, if you want Duck to lead this kind of investigation. 16. Okay. So yeah, you managed to kind of keep on track. Keep a little bit more sparse than they were at the very beginning. Kind of have a feeling he kind of got up there, probably tore his coin purse, and the coin, first couple of coins kind of trickled out. But as the coins have gotten a little bit more sparse, but you've been able to kind of keep on track, while trying to. Everybody, go ahead and roll me another stealth check because I need to see how well you guys stealth through town.
Oh no!
Oh no!
All right, be right back. I'm gonna feed the cat while I'm listening, but I need to just feed him. That I did
Did
wrong.
you need me to roll stealth on Duck?
Yes, please. Duck needs stealth too if Duck's going with you.
Clang, clang, clang.
Okay. A lot less clang from him than there is from
her.
your two.
Her.
A lot less clang from her as opposed to the two big girls and the completely and totally oblivious to the world mage.
He's probably, I'm 100% willing to admit this, he's probably just getting very interested in the fact that there are puddles and is kind of forgetting to actually walk quietly entirely.
That's really
Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. His puddles
Sounds
are
like
just kind
someone
of
I know who likes puddles.
Yeah. And as you guys are watching this, the mud is not sticking to his clothes at all. Yeah, but considering the rain and considering everything else, let's see here. Yeah. Occasionally you guys kind of see it looks like probably a guard with kind of like a lantern kind of going around. And you guys have to, pull Rue to the side. Or yeah, pull Rue to the side. Kind of hopefully hope that the tinking of the rain on the metal armor doesn't give away as you guys are eventually continuing to follow this trail to the outskirts of town. I need another survival check. 18. Still able to kind of keep on this. The coins seem to be more sparse than they were before. Probably the purse has been lightening, or possibly a coin might have shifted enough to kind of somewhat block it. But there are still coins that have fallen out as you go through and continue to follow this trail. The rain still staying about as hard as it is. As I said, you guys are kind of on the outskirts of town at this point, so guards aren't so much as an issue at this point. Um, yeah, you know what? Let me roll a die. Yep. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out what direction the guards are going in. So as you guys are making your way through here and making your way through the outskirts and starting to head more towards the wooded regions and stuff, following this trail, um, you know, you guys probably follow this trail probably for about a good 30, 40 minutes before another survival check. We'll worry about that at the end.
Waiting on
Bubba.
you.
Oh, another one? Sorry.
Yeah,
He's too busy enjoying his food.
I can see him munching on pizza. Okay, 16. Give me a second here. Okay, yeah. You managed to again kind of keep on trail, shiny coins and such. Like I said, they're starting to get more and more sparse, but you manage to, like I said, keep on trail as you go through the woods and stuff. Eventually, you get to a point in the woods where it starts to get a little bit thicker with wood. The kind of forest gets a bit thicker. Um, kind of overgrown kind of feeling is more kind of like brambles and other sharp, not fun objects start appearing. As as opposed to closer to town, this is more his nature is taken over. You guys continue for about another good, oh, I want to say probably about 40, 45 minutes or so before off in the distance you start seeing something that doesn't look like it really belongs here. It's kind of a grayish color. Kind of hard to see in the rain with how far back you guys are, but there seems to be an oddity as this trail seems to be going that way.
Is it moving or is it like stagnant?
It seems to be, as you guys kind of wait for a bit, it seems to be stationary.
Well, at this
Mm,
point in time, like Duck Duck
the height,
and Goose
the
don't
height,
notice.
yeah, the height of it isn't really as it's the highest that it gets is kind of towards the like kind of tree line, like where the branches are and stuff, but it doesn't get too much higher than that.
Yeah, unless anybody points this out to me, Goose and Duck Duck don't
Solely
notice it at all.
focused on coins.
Yep, 100%.
So are you guys stopping Goose and Goose
Goose,
Duck
Yeah,
Duck
we're
and
still going.
Goose?
We're going.
Well, I'm asking the other 6 of them. Are they going to stop you
Yeah,
guys?
I'll stop him. Hey, Goose. There's something up ahead. Hang on just a sec.
Okay, question. Do I see any coin as he says that?
Roll me a perception check. You just picked up the most recent coin and you don't see any close by.
Okay. Then I stop. I'm like, fine.
Yeah,
What?
like pick up like a mithril piece.
Ah.
So we see you guys see that thing off in the distance, whatever that is. What do
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
kind of
think?
hard to tell what it is.
I think we should sneak up around it, maybe not take the most direct path. Get a little closer to it.
Ane holds out his hand and the owl appears.
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess, unless you pocket dimensioned it, and it was probably following you, and you hold out your hand, and the owl kind of lands on your arm.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to all this. So, yeah, I think he, hey, can you check up ahead that gray thing there? And I, like, let it free, and then
Okay.
I take over its eyes.
Okay, so it starts flying in that direction. Go ahead and make me a visual perception check as the owl.
As the owl. Okay, one moment. Oh, I have advantage on that, so let me roll a second one.
On sight?
Yeah, keen hearing and sight.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Well, actually, I should have just let you roll flat on that because of the rain is
okay.
making it difficult.
Well, either way, that
so,
sounds the best.
10, yeah. So as your owl goes flying closer and closer, it's noticing that this seems to be an old stone building of some kind that looks like it is long collapsed. Um, there seems to be webbing kind of growing, kind of attached to it as brambles and other thorny plants have grown on it. And probably the biggest oddity that you notice is that kind of where the center of this building would have been sitting, the ground is all blackened. With 10, that's about as good as you get.
Okay. Do I see any signs of life around the outside? Are there any people?
You don't.
Or...
You don't with the 10 and the rain and stuff. You don't
Yeah.
notice anyone.
Okay.
It's too hard to tell. You're only able to pick up the basics.
Okay. I guess I allow the owl to keep circling around, but I return back to my own eyes and also report back all the things you just said.
Okay.
Maybe we want to see if we can get around it, surround it, maybe?
Yeah, try to get a little closer, but not this direct path.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
Okay. So you guys been trying to be stealthy about this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
go ahead.
well, guys, I do have one more pass without trace. I don't know if right now is the time to use it, but just when we get a little bit closer, maybe.
Pass without a trace. Like I said, they had to stay within 30 feet of you, but it lasts an hour.
Hmm.
Do you guys think I should go ahead and cast it on us?
How big around is this building thing, structure thing? Like, how far away would we be from the furthest person?
You guys are probably about a good 5, 6, maybe 700 feet away from it. Somewhere in there. 5 to 700 feet.
No, I mean, if we surround it, would we be within 30 feet of... Would all of us be within 30 feet of him?
Oh, no. This is a massive structure.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, and there's no way to surround this building and all be within 30 feet of Pazuzu.
Then
It's,
no.
it's just a little 5-foot radius tower.
Well, I don't know. Then I don't know how... Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll save it for now because I wouldn't have any other spell slots, over 2 spell slots.
Yeah, let's look for openings and maybe meet back up on this side that we're looking at now.
Okay.
Because we don't know if there's like more than one opening and stuff like that.
There are multiple openings from what you could see. The like parts of the wall have fallen.
Okay.
Just due to age. So there are holes in the wall. It's not just a solid wall structure. It'd probably be more rare to find a door at this point.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to be stealthy, I can always climb up in one of those holes and drop down a rope and have you guys climb it.
Oh, when I say holes, I mean like holes like this, and like here's a wall, here's a wall.
Section of
like
the
where
walls,
I
I mean.
am. Yeah, not like holes in the top of the ceiling. Like parts where the wall are missing holes.
Hmm.
There is no ceiling to this whatsoever. There's like a few trees growing inside of it, but that's about it.
I'm kind of starting to think about abandoning this whole splitting up thing. Maybe we just commit to an opening and go through.
Yeah, let's just commit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You kind of feel like that there was an opening. There was one to the north, one to the northwest, which would be completely opposite of the direction that you're at. To kind of where you guys are, kind of there at the southwest, and then another one on southeast. Sorry, and then there's another one on the west side. So there's about 5 or 6 openings.
Should we just go to the one that's closest and then figure out who
I think we
goes in
should.
first?
I think we should go
Yeah.
around to the northwest one, the opposite direction. Be least likely to be looking for anybody that way.
Okay.
I like the way he thinks.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
All of us, huh?
Yep. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing somebody.
Lonnie's AFK.
Bonnie.
Cados, you're on a roll with your rolls right now.
I know.
All right.
I'm just announcing our presence at this point.
Well, fortunately, it is raining, so.
Hey guys, if you want to sneak, I can climb the wall.
I can take off my armor and climb the wall. That's the thing.
She just can't help it. If she's stealthing in the rain, she's got to be singing in the rain.
Yeah.
All right. So, not great, but like I said, the rain and you guys' trajectory and stuff doesn't seem like anything is kind of being noticed. As you guys kind of make your way up to that northwest part and start looking through this area, you notice that as opposed to most of this is like the heaviest with webbing.
Pazuzu, your spider senses led us to like a very suspicious entrance.
The spiders are talking to me.
Yeah, and Goosewaddle is in the very back of the group. He is having none of this.
Okay, Goosewaddle's in the back. On Duck Duck, I take it.
Yes, I'm riding Duck Duck. I am not on my own 2 feet.
Okay.
Rue's
Just
going to be
wanted to
near the
make
back
sure
as
about
well.
Okay.
I can lead.
So, okay.
I'll be
So,
wherever
up
I
to
need to
you.
be.
Freyja's definitely towards the back area.
Okay. I draw out my great sword and slice my hand so that my great sword bursts into flame, and I start cutting the webbing.
Okay, so just start cutting through the webbing. Just the webbing just starts igniting on fire. As you do that, okay. Yeah,
It's go time.
it's pretty noticeable.
Yeah.
As you're doing this, yeah, all of a sudden you kind of hear a take to the sky, and
I get out my bow,
Yeah.
Hesper.
yeah, well, like I said, takes to the sky and like looks and is like, who speaks infernal?
Harrowhawk.
Yeah, a lot.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you two. Okay, as you see this figure like take off, you can see it now. The hood's down, just a big giant black mane of hair, horns sticking out of its head. You hear in infernal, so you two understand what's being said. The rest of you don't. It's like, yes. I was starting to grow hungry. I'm glad a meal decided to come to me. And we will be picking up combat. So,
Alright.
Duck
Oh,
Duck
fun.
has officially peed himself. Like, straight out. It's gone.
You mean Goosewaddle?
Oh yeah, Bottle.
Yeah, 'cause
Duck has an
Duck-
oil leak.
Oh,
Okay.
Duck,
Are we
duck,
switching
I
out maps so
command
we
you
can-
to pee yourself.
All right. So I'm getting tokens out real quick. Don't forget I did add new macros and stuff.
oh, right,
I'm
right.
I'm assuming Umi and Ane are more towards the front,
Sure.
and everybody. And then, the only one that I really don't know is Pazuzu on where he was standing.
I think he'd be about in the middle.
About in the middle. Okay, that's kind of how I'm getting this kind of play out. Okay. Give me a quick second here. Okay. Oh, I left you guys on that screen. Oh well.
Yeah.
I meant to change you guys over to a new screen, but that's okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and get up our tracker real quick. And don't forget, like I said, I have those new macros for us to play with. So
Ooh.
I see
just
shrooms. Sorry. All right, let me look at my macro here. I was just reading what Pazuzu was saying.
yeah, all you do is
neat.
click on your token, and then they appear up in the upper left.
Okay.
Oh,
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, it rolls it to you. I see. Neat.
oh, cool. Do I need to do that for Duck, right? We're considering Duck
No,
me,
Duck
right?
goes on your turn. Your
right, cool.
because of the way that you are, Duck always goes on your turn. And same thing with Anae's owl, which let me get out Anae's owl. I'm gonna say your owl is probably in this tree right here. That work for you, Aster?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait a
dear.
minute. There you go. About in that tree.
There are a lot of drugs in this forest.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna zoom in. Let's get a look at these. Oh shit! Our prey is boobies.
Wait, what?
I was telling that to Lonnie. I was like, I see titties.
Yeah, now that she's not wearing her cloak, she doesn't have clothes.
She went full out naked?
Oh, she's a succubus.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's what she looks
Just-
like.
She looks a little horny.
Shut up, Bubba.
She's hungry and horny, Bubba. What
She
can we
does.
say?
Hungry.
Okay, let's see here. Let me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. Now just let me go grab my character sheet. So looks like we're starting out with Pazuzu, Umi. I would say probably at this point only about half of the webbing is burned, so not all that webbing is gone. And she's about a good 30 feet up in the air right now, just to give you guys an idea. So, anyways, we got Pazuzu, Umi. I'll just call him Wingus and Dingus, but the professor and his accomplice, Anae, the Amat, the Harrow, Freyja, Goosewaddle, and Rue. Okay. So let me just get my moonsters real quick.
Wait, the professor's all the way over near the end, though, isn't he? He's like after Freyja?
I'm right here, yeah.
Yeah, so Wingus and Dingus is before Anae.
Hey, Wingus and Dingus is
Yeah.
a character, but it's another character's name, okay? Don't
Oh.
confuse it.
Okay.
Goose, yeah, Goose is after Freyja. Oh, I guess I said professor when I meant to say doctor. So doctor and his accomplice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what confused me. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Please.
That might have been my issue. I'm sorry. Okay. So, like I said, first of all, Pazuzu, what are you doing? Webs are starting to burn in front of you. They're not completely gone. This creature's flying around in the air. Not absolutely sure where the other two are.
Okay, like the webbing, I'm guessing there's still enough it'll slow us down trying to get through.
Yeah, unfortunately, at this point, and like I said, it'll take a good while longer for them to completely burn through.
Okay, then I think I will just
Not to mention some
move.
of it's burning, so you might take fire damage too. Might not because it is raining too, so.
Okay, I think I will just move a little bit closer. Then I think I will
Okay.
produce flame on more of the webbing to try to burn it down faster so we can get through easier.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack with the produce flame then. Yeah, as you go forth and produce flame, uh yeah, natural 20. I'm gonna say you throw forth this fire and you produce a Goosewaddle sized hole instantly, and as it's just hurling back. Um like I said, it'll take a little bit longer, but yeah, there's about a Goosewaddle size hole currently.
Okay.
And I'm
This hole
not
was
going
made for
through that.
me.
And then I think that is it. Or give me 1 sec. Let me see these spells real quick.
Hesper, since
Yeah,
I
that's it.
didn't mention this prior, did you want me to roll 1d4 because of when I sliced my hand to?
Oh, yeah, I did take damage. Yeah, go ahead and roll a Hemocraft die. Correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Maximum damage.
No. Maximum paper cut. Well, it's not really paper
No.
cut, but yeah.
You take 3 points.
Oh, okay. What's the
You forgot
fire?
to turn off the
Oh,
fire.
I forgot to turn off the
Okay.
fire. Well, now the
That's
fire's
that's-
on. Sorry. Yeah, the fire's
Yeah.
on now. But yeah, it was just 3 points. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you take
carry
3
on.
points of damage. Okay, that ending your turn, Pazuzu?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Umi.
I think I would like to try to push my way through the spider web towards the professor
Okay.
sized hole and make it Umi size.
Hell yes.
Okay. Okay. You doing anything before? Or you just pushing through before you do anything?
I'll rage first so I don't
Okay.
take fire damage or less fire damage.
Well, like I said, this is like it's curling back. It's not like actually being fire applied to it like it was with the sword. It just kind of. But yeah. All right. So go ahead and raging. Go ahead. Roll me a strength. Roll me a strength check at advantage because you're raging. Okay, 22. Yeah, easy enough as you just barrel through this, and now there's just this Umi-sized hole. It's like webbing is stuck to you, and you're just kind of sticky now. You're angry and
Mm.
sticky.
Oh no.
Bad combo.
It
But
depends
yeah,
on.
you managed to push through this without getting slowed down. So
Okay. I just want to use all my movement, and then I will use my action to dash, or my action to dash.
yeah, I should probably denote. Give me a second here. As soon as I find what I'm looking for, here we go. We'll use this. I'll
Yeah,
use
she's in
that
there.
marker. She's 30 feet in the air. So 6 means that she's 6 squares in the air. But yeah, you still winning the dash there, Lonnie?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and move your token over there, and I think you basically measured it out. Yeah. All right. Okay, so it's Doctor and what's his name's turn.
Dr. J and Associates.
Yeah. Let's see here. What can I do with them?
That's not what I meant to do.
You just go
Sorry.
off yourself.
I was like,
You
wait,
are-
how did you die? I was like, what did we just miss when it's their turn? I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, they're. I'll kind of do that too, just so you. I'll put the flag on him so you know which one's the doctor. So the doctor's gonna move there. He's gonna move there. Yeah. They're both gonna make light crossbow attacks against Umi.
I can't tell what it says. A
22.
22 and a 5. It's
Oh.
because I'm in dark mode. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Oops, that's not supposed to be visible by you guys.
Oh.
Always whisper roll. Okay, but yeah. Does a 20?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's half the
So
damage, right? Because she's raging?
yeah, she's gonna take 2 from that first one, and then there we go. That's okay. Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
No. Okay. So first one, fired by the associate, kind of sticks into your shoulder. You're just like, making you angry. The doctor fires and just goes wide. He's gonna go ahead, put back his crossbow, and he's gonna pull out a scimitar. That's his action. Yeah. And then this guy is going to pull back behind the tree from, out of view, and he's going to. You hear the crank, 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 crank of a crossbow. All right. An A.
I am going to. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going to walk up to Harrowhawk and cast Protection from Good and Evil, or Evil and Good,
Okay.
Aw,
on
thanks, man.
Harrowhawk.
Concentration.
Hey, get in there.
Okay,
I
so it's gonna be
will.
your action. Until the spell ends, one willing creature against certain types of creatures. Those types had disadvantage on attack rolls against that target, and they cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed if the target's already ends. Okay, cool, got it.
Yeah.
So disadvantage on Harrow. I will put. So we know I will put the castle on her.
The castle. All right.
All right, so that's going to be that one's turn. Okay, so this creature's flying around up in the air. She's gonna look around again in Infernal. So those who understand, you hear her go, "Brothers, sisters, come aid me."
Oh, no.
And
Uh-oh.
you're gonna watch all of a sudden just kind of little spouts of flame. 4 of them.
Ooh.
4 of them. What are these little imps? Little devils?
Just some
Oh,
little
little
guys.
Nice, yeah.
They're cute.
You said just 2 or 4? I only see 2 on the map.
There's 4 of them.
Oh.
There's
Okay.
one like up here.
Oh, and then one over here. Okay. I
Yep.
see him. I see him.
I'm not
How
moving
does
my
he
map
map?
around.
Them
Okay.
kitties distracted me, apparently. How to zoom out.
Okay, so that's gonna be her action. I don't think she's gonna do that. She's good there. So she is going to shift. She's gonna shift about 20 feet in the air. So she's staying where she was. So she's 30 feet up in the air. She's gonna shift 20. You're right there, Umi. She watch one of her hands just when light and flames, and she's gonna hurl this bit of fire at you. 10 does not hit. Is it smatters against the ground near you? You watch her go very
Flip her
agitated by
off.
this.
Oh my.
You flipped her off.
I flip her off.
And yeah, she's gonna use some more of her movement to kind of get some cover from these trees. Harrow?
Question, does her little counter go to 5 since it was her turn?
No, that's
Her.
how many
Oh,
squares
high
she
in
is in the
there.
air.
Oh, okay, thank you. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and
Well, like I said, there's this giant Umi-sized hole now in the spider
yeah,
webs.
I'm gonna
So
go
just like-
ahead and go straight to this imp here, or the little creature. And
I'll
go
allow it.
ahead and move. And attack it with already my fire greatsword here.
They might
Okay.
be nulled fire. Just potential consideration.
I mean, they might be like resistant to fire, but not to slashing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to attack.
Oh.
Does 20 hit?
Yeah, 20 hits. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
As you go and you slash towards this creature, you watch as the fire on your sword, some of it peels off, spins around, and whack slams into you. As you take 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
Your sword carves through this creature, and you watch it. Your sword carves through. Go ahead and roll me another dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. I'm not seeing any of my die rolls today. Okay.
23. Yeah, you save. As you do that, and from the first burn, you're a little cautious as you slice through this creature. As it falls, it starts falling in half, starts turning into black ash, and you watch just explosion of where it was.
Okay.
You managed to dodge that fire damage though.
That fire
so-
damage? Okay.
Yeah.
I still have my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
As my bonus action, I'm gonna call out to Ane. Well, I'm gonna shout out to everyone if they can hear me. Don't use fire on them. It might bounce back, and that's what I'm gonna do for my bonus action.
Okay. I mean, that's technically a free action. You're fine with that. So
Oh,
if you want to
okay.
do something else with your bonus action,
Yeah,
I'll
let me
allow
see.
it.
Let me see. As my bonus action, can I dismiss the flame of my sword?
Yeah, I'll allow that if you just want to
Okay.
get rid of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Perfectly
All
fine.
right. And that ends my turn.
All right. Freyja, it's your turn.
Okay, I think I'm going to hit the northern outside imp guy with the mind
Okay.
sliver.
Okay. Mind sliver. So, intelligence saving throw. Nope, I forgot to change him back, and nope, that's not a save. Okay. My bad. What does that do for him? That's what a
Oh,
D4
oops, sorry.
on the next saving throw that he has to make. Okay. So as you put your mind and start singing yourself a song, just you watch as this amp goes, "Ah!" just kind of grabs its head in pain
Excellent.
for 4 points of damage. Okay, is that the end of your turn? Are you going to do anything? You're going to move?
I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Hang on. I'll just move up a little bit.
Okay. Alrighty.
That ends my turn.
Yeah, you know what? I think she's going to do that. She's going to take her legendary action at the end of your turn. And she's
Wait, what?
going legendary actions.
Who?
It's the demon lady. She's going to summon forth another fire bolt and throw it at Umi.
Excuse me. That is rude.
Wait, no, it is not her turn. I refuse to allow this.
That's a legendary action. They get to do a turn at the end of somebody else's turn before the next turn. But it
Aw,
doesn't matter
baby's
because she
first
rolled.
legendary action.
But it doesn't matter because she rolled a goddamn 3.
Nice.
Good.
Sucks to suck. I flip her off
Once
again.
again, the fire, and she's just like, just very agitated at you, just not knowing why she can't hit you with this fire.
I
Just
know, I'm
'cause-
huge. Like, how do you miss?
Just
That's
doing
because
some
Freya
Freya
impotent
just yelled
flailing.
out, like, wait, it's not your turn yet. And she got distracted and missed the fireball.
It's not your turn yet. Ugh. Anyways, okay. Goose, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm still on Duck Duck's back. I'm not leaving Duck Duck. So I'm going to shoot this demon with a bolt.
Okay.
Oh wait, and it's a magical weapon, so I gotta put that thing. Ah, stop. Oh wait, never mind. Okay. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, 21 will hit. Yeah, as you fire forth this crossbow bolt, goes careening through the air, just kind of just lodges in this thing's head. It's like and just kind of falls backwards, turns black ash before nobody's nearby, so they don't explode.
And do I get another shot or no? It's one shot. One shot, right?
It's one shot, yeah. Yeah, you don't have extra attack yet, and
Yep.
it's a light crossbow.
And
You still got your bonus action that you can do something with Duck Duck, or if you have a bonus action spell.
Nope. Duck Duck and I are going over here, putting people in between us and them.
Okay.
Between the one over there, so we are not moving anywhere else. All right, we're done.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, my creature that had to turn got his turn removed from the list, but they go before Rue, so I'm going to get them going real quick. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's going to fly over here to Freyja. And it's going to try to sting you. Oh, she's AFK, so.
She can hear, though.
I don't think an 11 hits. the thing. Now I got to go through and find these people who are AFK. Nope. 11 does not hit. Okay. I think it. Yeah, I think it feels the radiation of protection coming off a Harrow, so it's going to fly over here, and it's going to sting Umi.
Bro, please.
12. I'm
Nope.
God fuck. So you guys just won the fight and by terrible fucking rolls. So is it, first one goes forth, tries stinging with its tail into Freyja. Not paying attention where it goes, it stings into the back of her loot, just like and gets its tail stuck for a little bit. This other one goes to try to sting you, Umi, and it just goes pink right off the plate. It's just like not expecting there to be metal plating as it like kind of stabs a little bit through your robe and just kind of pinks off the metal plating. That's both of them. Rue, it's your turn.
Okay, so Rue is going to walk up towards where the webbing is, whichever space kind of gives him a clear line of sight to the demon lady.
A lot of the webbing's missing, and big giant lion lady just tore through it, and yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess my goal is that I have a line of sight of the demon lady who went over by the tree.
Yeah, like I said, you can kind of catch glimpses of her and stuff like that through the branches.
Is here okay?
Yeah, anywhere that's not here or here, anywhere in between that area is visible.
Okay, so I can still see her. That's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to walk up to this area, and then Rue's just going to kind of point up at her and go, "Hey, flying sucks!" and is going to cast Earthbind.
I knew this was fucking gonna happen.
Nice.
I knew this is gonna
So
happen.
she needs to make a strength save.
Strength save. Shit. You know what? I'm rolling one of these dice because that die's being a bitch.
That's right.
Fuck you, roll 20 die.
Was it a 1? It was a 1, wasn't it?
So,
This is why I went like this.
So a ring of yellow energy just wraps around her and then pulls her down 60 feet.
Okay. Does that happen right away, or does that happen?
It says it goes 60 feet per round, and it will keep pulling her until either the spell ends or I lose concentration.
Yeah. So you're concentrating at the moment. So let me go ahead and put the concentration up on you real quick. Go and yeah. Target spell's duration. An airborne creature affected by the spell descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches. I'll say at the start of the round, so basically at the end of your turn, it gets pushed down. Yeah. So, let's see here. And she doesn't get to make another save. God damn it. I'll put this wheel on her. Okay. Or actually, you know what? I'll put a purple dot on her instead. Okay, so actually, since it's dirt, there, I'll put an orange dot on her. There. No more changing dots. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Umi's supposed to be raging, so we need angry Umi. Where's angry Umi? There's angry Umi. Okay. So, yeah, end of your turn. You just kind of you watch as she's just trying to fly up as this energy just drags her down. Okay, so she's currently on the ground. Pazuzu?
Okay, I am going to move up here
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to look at which may be the greatest star of all, the sun, and ask it for its guidance. And I'm going to use starry
Okay.
form,
Okay.
the arrow,
Of course. We'll
or
put the
archer.
machine gun on you. There we go. We'll put a machine gun on you. It's close enough to an arrow.
And I am going to try to hit the professor.
Okay.
I am going to first cast my free
Wait,
guiding
Goosewaddle?
bolt.
No, he means the doctor, not
Doctor.
Goosewaddle.
Yeah, not me, not me.
I'll look back at professor and I think about it. But now I'm hitting the doctor.
Okay. Okay. Just waiting for your guiding bolt. Since you're
I'm trying to find it. I got a lot of spells now.
I got a lot of spells. 9, I do not think hits. Nope, 9 does not hit him. The guiding bolt just kind of careens off and smashes into the part of this brick over here, and he just kind of looks over there and is like, "Oh,
You know what?
shit!"
I'll use a luck point.
Okay, well, okay. Reroll the d20 then. $11 plus. Yeah, that'll hit. As he turns, lights up that side of the brick, and he's sitting there like, oh, it curves around and just careens and slams into his head. You watch him scream. As now there is this headless corpse on the ground now.
Oh, I didn't think that was actually going to kill him.
He didn't have that much hit point.
Well, I guess I'll hit this little demon dude then. Oh wait, am I close enough to hit? You know what, I'll hit the little guy anyways
Okay.
with my arrow.
Yeah, how far is your arrow shoot? I think
60.
it's like 60. Yeah, that's definitely within 60. Okay. 12 does not hit as it careens off towards the side and lands into the tree. Just poof. So did you use a luck point or did you use your inspiration?
My luck point.
Okay, I wasn't sure which one you wanted to use, so I'm just making sure. Okay, fair enough. As it goes careening and slams into the tree. Okay. Umi, it's your turn.
Okay. Hold on. I think I have something about opportunity attacks. Da-da-da.
Your thing with
Disadvantage with
opportunity.
opportunity attacks.
Yeah, think. I don't remember. Hold on, give me 1 second because I
Oh,
kind
is
of
that
rewrote
only
that a
the
little bit.
creature that I attack?
Give me 1 quick second. I'm just checking something real quick.
Mm.
It won't take me more than like a few seconds. While I'm doing that, an A might as well beat your on bat after the one guy. So think about what you want to do while I'm trying to figure this out real quick. I kind of changed it a little, but I don't know if I kept that writer part of it. That's what I'm just checking real quick. I know what you're talking about because you're the eagle totem. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So when you hit, they can't make opportunity attacks against you, but they have opportunity disadvantage anyways.
Okay.
So if you don't attack it, then it still gets the attack, but at disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it and move to go hit the naked lady.
Okay, it's going to try to sting you then. It's going to get disadvantage on that. Disadvantage on that is a 17.
Ah, that hits.
Okay. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please. Okay. As you feel the stinger sting towards like the back of your neck as you're running away from this creature, you feel poison starting to enter your system, but you managed. It
Take
just
it off.
managed to push it. Yeah, shrug it off. So it's not as bad. You're going to take 3 points of piercing damage. That's already reduced. And because you succeeded, that's going to be half to 8 points of poison damage.
Yeesh. Okay.
But yeah, you are able to make it up to the thingamabob.
Okay, I'm gonna hit her with my greatsword.
Okay.
It's at advantage, right? Because I'm raging.
No, unless you reckless, it's not at advantage.
Okay.
13 will not hit as you go and swing. She manages to pull one of her wings in and sidestep your sword as it careens and just splatters mud everywhere.
I don't get to hit
When-
twice yet, do I?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I think the only thing that you can do as a bonus action is dash.
Yeah, I'll dash my full movement away.
Okay. The rest of your movements, that's you went 25, so you can dash 45, or if you wanted to, you could you might not have to dash. I don't know if you could possibly set up for Harrow if you wanted to. If you wanted
Yeah, we
to.
could flank if you stay where you are.
Okay, yeah, I'll just stay here then.
Well, you would have to probably, if you wanted to flank, you'd probably want to move towards the side, either to here or here. Neither one would cause opportunity attacks, but if you went one of those, Arrow would be able to reach you.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So no bonus action. Still keeping rage because you got attacked. Okay. Bandit. Yeah, he's going to pull out. He notices the headless corpse of his compatriot, and he's going to start dashing. Going to try running away from this.
Do I notice him, Hesper?
Where you were standing and stuff, you would have seen him do that, and you would have seen him turn around. So yeah, you would have seen him.
Okay. I
So he
assume
had
we're
to go
segueing into
around.
my
He went
turn,
completely
right?
around the wall, right? This is the only opening here. He had to have gone
He
this
went.
and then like that, right?
Yeah, he ran. He was about 30 feet away from the doctor, and
Okay,
then
just making sure.
Yeah, no, yeah, he had to go completely around the wall. I mean, he
Okay.
could have tried climbing the wall, but that
So
would have probably slowed him down more, and he could have
So right-
fallen off the wall. This was just the quicker. Yeah, go ahead.
okay, no, go ahead. I'll wait till my turn. My question.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just making sure with this tree coverage because it looks like these are just overhanging branches. I can see him, right?
It's actually kind of like low. You can kind of see a head bobbing off in the distance.
Okay, but I can't see him. Okay, I want to
Yeah,
know.
he's gonna have cover because of the shrubbery and stuff that goes between here. But yeah,
Are these shrubs or trees?
those in between. There's 2 trees, and then there's like a line of shrubs underneath.
Okay, I got you. So
Yeah.
this is the tree here.
That's a tree. The one to the north is a tree, and then that kind of green stuff in the middle is like shrubbery.
Okay, so this is kind of a mixture of both right here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it kind of butts up next to the edge of the trees.
Okay.
Okay, so Ine, it's your turn.
I want to face check through this shrubbery.
Okay, to move through the shrubbery, it's going to slow you down the half movement. So,
Okay,
5,
let
10.
me figure this
You would
out.
be able to make it to like right here.
Where?
You'd be able to make it 30 feet. You'd be able to make it 30 feet
Okay.
because it would slow you down by half. So yeah.
How would shooting through that work?
Getting through part of that, I would still give him a little bit of cover, but not as much as against Goose currently.
Okay. I
I'd
will
probably
do
give
that.
him. I'll probably give him half instead of right now. He has 3/4 against Goose. Okay.
I would like to try to shoot him in the leg.
Okay, so you're trying to do this non-lethally?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were trying to do this lethally or non-lethally or what, but okay, go ahead. Yeah, 25 will definitely hit. As your arrow goes flying and just like catches into his knee. Go ahead and roll me a d3 real quick, Aster. Because
Okay.
kind of the way that you're saying it should have been more done as along the lines of a mighty deed.
Oh,
Because you're
okay.
like
Yeah.
you're trying to stop him. So yeah, we should have done it. So go ahead and roll me a d3.
Did I do it right?
If it,
Yeah.
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 Oh no, shit. D4. I'll go ahead and let it because it's already happened, and this would have been harder because you would have had to roll 3. It's supposed to be a D4, and if it's 3 or higher, it succeeds. So yes. So as you line up your shot and you're watching him run away, fuck! God damn it! Son of a bitch! Ah! You have a feeling that you just broke his kneecap with an arrow. He falls
Oh,
to the
he used to be an adventurer.
He falls to the ground prone.
Yes.
And it is in a agonizing amount of pain at this point.
I'm done.
Okay. All right. So it is this creature's turn. Considering that and stuff. Yeah, she looks around. I don't think she's going to stay there. I think she's going to try to keep her opening open, so she's going to swing a little south there.
Does Umi get an opportunity attack as a sentinel?
She's still in range. She just pivots around.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's still in range. And she is going to use her claw attack against you, Umi.
Why?
Does 21 hit?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. As you watch these claws just kind of extend, and she swipes towards you. Constitution saving throw, please.
I might die, guys.
24. Okay, you managed to succeed this. As she swipes forward, and as you're noticing this, the claws are extended, and you're watching kind of greenish, brackish liquid coming off the claws as she slashes into you, and you feel in your body, woof, woof, things are starting to tighten up and stuff, but you manage to struggle your way through it. You're going to take 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, she rolled really. She rolled a 2 and a 1.
Nice, I'll take it.
She rolled terrible on her damage. And Yeah, I think she's gonna stay there, and that's gonna end her turn. Harrow.
All right. So seeing that she kind of moved out of my range, I'm going to change my strategy a little bit. I'm gonna dash there. Boom.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to transform. Hybrid
Okay.
transformation.
You
Oh,
want to
shit.
describe what happens?
Yeah. So I take off my veil and I start to kind of curl up in a ball for a second, and then all of a sudden fur starts sprouting from my arms, my snout starts getting elongated, and I turn into a big bad wolf.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Should have a picture now.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
pretty.
Oh, do you have a
And
tail too?
yeah.
Get 'em.
Tail?
Oh, your token
Yep.
changed too.
Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna be ready for my next turn. She's gonna go to town on her.
You moved 40. You still have some extra. You could swivel around her if you wanted to.
To give yeah, I'll do that so I can give Umi some flank.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's flanks for advantage, or it kind of cuts off her escape
Yep.
and stuff.
So two
Uh,
big beast blocking her.
Yeah. All right. Transformation. Give me a second here
Mhm.
while I mark that.
Yep.
You know, as you watch this happen, and just and you're just like, you guys are just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh, and at this point, since I don't have my veil, you guys can tell I have black sclera. So that's
Well, everybody else is really far away. About the only one who can tell
oh,
is
that's
probably
right. Only Umi. Only Umi knows.
or
Yeah.
can see currently. Okay, Freyja, it's your turn. You just got this imp like flying next to you, and you just heard this wolf howl off in the distance.
Yeah, my turn's not going to be near as exciting, but I think I'm going to hit this little guy with a ray of frost.
Okay. Okay. That is a ranged attack right next to him, so that's technically at disadvantage. So if you can roll me another d20,
Ah, crap. Okay.
it's all right.
I'm not used to having an issue with that after playing, all my characters.
Yeah, you've done a lot of melee and characters who circumvent that and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that'll definitely still hit. That's the question. Okay. So
And speed is reduced by 10 feet until start of my next turn.
that's fine. So as you release this ray of frost, as this winged creature is just trying to manage to get out of the way. It manages to hit into the side of it. Part of it kind of with ice, and you kind of feel like this creature isn't really wincing in pain very much for as much as you thought it would have.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Goose.
Okay. Question was, if you dash your whole thing, is that your action or bonus action?
Depends on your class. For you, it's an action, but you're riding on Duck Duck, so you could use your bonus action to tell Duck Duck to dash.
Okay. So, in Duck Duck, that would be an action, right?
Yeah, that would be Duck Duck's action. Is
Okay.
to dash.
So what I'm going to do, because Duck Duck's feeling kind of broke or something. He's more afraid of freaking crazy lady down there. He's going to dash, or Duck Duck's going to go there, and then going to dash.
He'd be able to go. She'd be able to go a total of 80 feet.
Yeah, I'm debating though. That thing's kind of scary. Wants to go there. Okay, so we're gonna go. All right, we're gonna go about here, and I'm putting Duck Duck here because he knows that
Well,
crazy.
I just kind of did that. Technically, Duck Duck is in the same space as you. I just did this
Okay,
so
that's
we
fine.
know that. Yeah, so Duck Duck's wherever you are.
Okay, well, I'm
I'm just
keeping
doing that
Duck
to
Duck.
keep them separate.
Okay. Now, did we discuss Fairy Fire? Fairy Fire will just light up the enemies, right? Will it light up my people too? That is my
If it
concern.
doesn't, if it doesn't say select, then yes.
Okay. I want to do a 20-foot cube. Can you give it to me? Because I want it to have it where the circle only nicks her.
Okay, yeah, I don't have to do a cube. I can
Okay.
definitely align that up for you
All right.
just fine.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to cast Fairy Fire on her.
Okay, she needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. Fuck you, roll 20. Another one.
All right. Awesome. And she is going to be glowing green.
Okay.
And now you all have Umi and y'all down there have fun doing advantage rolls on her. So
I'll just put that on her. She's lit up like a red
All right.
scaled green Christmas
and
devil.
because Duck Duck was there, he hopped off of our goose, hopped off of Duck Duck, and he's gonna go hide.
Well,
some
hopping
shrubbery.
off, dismounting, if I remember right.
Dismounting? Okay. All right, that's fine. Then I'm not leaving Duck Duck. All right.
Okay, so you're still on Duck Duck. Okay, so it's actually their turn. Yeah, so I think what's going to happen. Well, that one's right there. So, Freya, you're going to get a sting attack. And another one.
Self.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, this one's going to fly down here. It's going to get advantage because it's against Umi. Uh, 22, I'm sure hits.
Yeah.
I need Umi to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's just like that one shot. Where I was also.
You're getting poisoned by everything. Okay. So not able to shrug this one off. You're going to take 2 points of piercing damage and 11 points of poison damage as you feel this poison just coursing through your body.
My friends, I am almost dead.
You're
You're almost
going to turn
unconscious.
into a
not dead.
zombie.
I'm almost unconscious.
Let's see here. Yeah, and she's going to go ahead at the end of the imp's turn. She's going to go ahead and use her special ability, her legendary action. She's going to use Fiendish Slip.
What is that?
She kind of turns into kind of like a black mist and kind of darts away from you guys 30 feet.
But we can still see her, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's lit up right now by me.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's lit up. She's partially behind a wall for you, so you just kind of saw where it went. You don't currently see her. Umi sees her. And that was their turn. Rue, it's your turn.
Yeah, Rue's gonna do what Rue does. Rue is gonna start walking towards the creature that is confronting Freya. And just looking around, does he see anything like stones, branches that he could grab as he's making this walk over?
Yeah, there's stones. Branches would be more under the trees and stuff like that.
Okay.
So not any noticeably right by, but yeah, there's
Okay.
plenty of rocks.
Then he's just gonna grab the biggest rock he can as he walks over, and then he's just gonna slam it on this thing.
Okay. Go ahead and make an improvised
Smash.
attack.
Which one? The single or double?
You know what? You probably found a big rock, so you can... So I'll
Double
let you
got it.
two-hand a rock. Yeah. All right. So I think that's going to be a D6 plus your strength modifier. So go ahead and
Yep.
roll me. I don't know why I don't have that on there. Okay. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Okay. Freya passes. Rue does not. As you smash this creature down with this big rock, it just goes. Ah! Flames just kind of shoot out from underneath the rock. It kind of sends you a little bit in the face. You're going to take 2 points of fire damage. Freya takes nothing.
And just to be fair, I guess this means I also need to make a Constitution save.
Yes, technically. Yep. No longer earthbound.
Yep.
Is
it smart? No.
Okay.
Is it what I would have done? Yes.
Thanks, friend.
Pazuzu, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move up. I'll get up next to that goose.
Kind of close by-ish, yeah.
And now I'm going to shoot an arrow at this last little imp.
Okay. So using your bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that goes careening and smashes into it, and you kind of watch it like let out a fiendish yelp. Still standing.
I was really hoping I would kill it.
It was. That's the only one that was not damaged at all.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and cast a guiding on my other free guiding bolt on it.
Free guiding bolt, got it. Just a big giant nuclear explosion. Umi, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Not very good at those.
oh,
Oh, no.
you might have killed her.
Umi's just not expecting it, and just all of a sudden, fire explodes behind her. You watch as she collapses to the ground.
Question: don't barbarians have like advantage for dexterity saves that they can see?
She's not at that level yet.
Oh,
She's
okay.
only, I don't think she has it at that level. I know eventually.
Danger sense? Right?
Yeah, danger sense is the one. Yeah.
Oh, I do have danger sense.
Oh, then go ahead and roll me another one.
Okay. Thanks, Aster.
Nope.
Oh,
no.
Nope. So, no longer raging.
I tried.
And currently
Deceased.
unconscious.
Fucking
Unconscious.
dead.
Dude, if
As
I
you
die this like 3 sessions in, I'm gonna be so mad.
4. You got it. 4 sessions, Lonnie.
Yeah, this is our
4
fourth.
sessions.
Plus
Sorry.
a prologue.
Silly me.
But yeah, that imp just explodes. No more imps. Okay, so that's going to take care of that. Umi, death saving throw, please, at the top of your turn. Umi, it's top of your turn. You're back with 1 hit point.
It worked out.
Gee,
I
Phoebe,
have-
this sounds like when you lightning bolted my other character in the other campaign.
Feeling a little
So
Hey,
lightheaded.
that was just smart that time.
You get back 1 hit point. This is the start of your turn.
Can
So
I
you
chug
can-
my potion of minor healing?
Yeah, sure, go for it. That's what, a D4. I need to double check that. I think it's a D4 plus 2 maybe or something like that. But yeah, I can definitely allow you to do that as an action to get back that full amount if that's what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That would be under the house rules. Let me just double check. Because I don't think I wrote down how much the potion gives you, did I? Well, it might be under the magic items. Yeah, 5 hit points regained
Okay.
for a minor. Okay, so as you're kind of laying there in the ground, you just drink a potion. It's like, I'm back, bitches. That's your action. What are you doing? Currently on the ground.
I'll use half my
Allie-
movement to get up.
Okay. So that, I would say that probably gives you 20 left.
Okay.
Guess I
Okay,
should've
I
put
think I have 2 rages, right?
You have 2 rages, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that second rage.
Okay. Just
Do I-
angry that you were caught on fire.
This lady, is she up in the air or is she on the ground?
She is
She's on-
not currently in the ground. She's currently on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go and hit her.
And roll at advantage, don't forget.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that will definitely hit. Is you deal 18 points of damage to her. As you finally somebody's dealt damage to her, just cuts this nasty gash across her chest, just like destroying one of her breasts.
I am big mad.
I kind of figured. Just kind of turns towards you, wincing in pain and angrily hissing at you. Okay, if that ends your turn, it's this guy's turn. He has a broken kneecap, so he's going to crawl 30 feet away and is cursing profanities so loud that everybody can hear it. Actually, let me make a. Yeah. He actually catches the arrow and breaks the arrow that's in his knee, and he's going
Fuck
to
you.
take 2 more points of
Unnecessary.
damage.
Is he dead?
What? No, he's not dead.
Oh,
He's just
okay.
now rolling around in pain even more because he broke the arrow that was in his knee and gashed open his knee even more.
That was just
There's
excessive.
there's just a possibility that he's losing that leg. Well, that's what he gets for crawling around on the ground with an arrow in his leg. Anae, it's your turn. Currently still in some bushes.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember. I have Step of the Wind, which
Yeah, it's a
lets
bonus
me
action. Dash.
Okay, bonus action dash.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
For you, that would give you 70. That'd give you 70 total. Because of where you're at and trying to get out of it and stuff.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
It was like here-ish.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is he's not getting too terribly far away from you because
No. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do with him. Yeah, I can't touch him, so it rules a lot of stuff out. I guess I'm chill. I'm done.
Okay. Not gonna yell at him or anything.
Stop. Just stop
Is it-
moving.
Roll a persuasion check. Yeah, he's crawling. He's like, "Fuck you! You shot me in the leg."
Because I wanted you to stop.
Doesn't seem to be very persuaded by your heartfelt pleas.
And he's not taking the whole thing very seriously here.
That's the question. Does she... Yeah, I think she's going to try to move away from you and start flying.
Grab her
Umi,
leg.
you got an opportunity attack.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was getting to it. Where's my...
Yeah,
advantage.
opportunities would be advantage, right?
Yep. And if
Yeah.
it lands, she can't move.
Yeah, she's stuck there. Minus... Yeah, she's looking hurt as you slash into her and kind of slam her back down towards the ground. She didn't have that yet, so damn. Yeah, I guess she's just going. That's about the only thing she can do at this point. If she could have gotten away, she was probably going to just fly and start dashing, but that didn't happen, so I don't know why I keep closing her. Yeah, she's going to use Siphon Life on you, Lonnie.
Slurp, slurp.
Let's see here. Yeah, you're within 5 feet, so it's a disadvantage. So I need you to make me a Constitution disadvantage saving throw.
She's enraged, so wouldn't it be like normal?
Rage does not affect Constitution at all.
Oh, never mind.
And it's strength.
Oh god, I can't see.
Nope, that is a failure. She is going to roll.
Well, at least you don't have that many hit points to contribute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
She's going to do 15 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, I'm down
and
again.
she is going to gain temporary hit points.
How many?
Let's see here. I believe. Yep. Well, you wouldn't know because. But she's going. But she does. She kind of seems like revitalized as like parts of her body start closing up, and Umi is no longer raging and is on the ground again. So no rage, unconscious, and prone.
For Umi.
And she can't move because she tried to move earlier. So yeah, that's the end of her turn. Harrow.
Right, I see Umi down. I'm pretty pissed. I'm gonna go move over here. Even though she's down, because of her light, the light over her, I'm gonna still be able to attack at advantage. So I'm gonna slice at this lady with my greatsword.
Okay.
And because
remember to remember to add your plus
Feral.
modifier for transforming. Yeah, your feral might.
Yeah, the feral might. Yes, I got it on there. So I'm gonna slash down. Oh,
Okay.
advantage. I meant to do
At
it
advantage,
advantage.
yep.
So let me try it. Let me
Yeah.
roll one more time.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, no, just angry. You just swing your sword as she kind of sidesteps you and tackles a bit.
All right, I'm gonna try again. Oh, sorry.
How are you gonna try again? You only have one attack.
I thought I had 2 attacks.
No, you don't get extra attack till 5th level. You're thinking about the bonus action if you used your claws.
Yeah. Can I use my claws?
You've already swung with your sword, so no, unfortunately. You would have had to start out attacking with your claws.
How do you feel about us using potions on someone else as a bonus action, though?
That would unfortunately be an action. You can take it and get the points that way as a bonus action, but administering it is actually an action.
Okay. What about okay. I can't do anything else then. The 9 didn't hit. All right, well, that ends my turn, unfortunately.
Okay. She is going to take her legendary to once again use her fiendish slip. This time she's going to kind of shift over and up, and she will be flying in the air now. About a good 20 feet above.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Freya, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to dash. And so when someone's down, can they still gain hit points?
Yeah, no,
Can they be healed?
Yeah, they can be healed. That's how you get them out of being unconscious.
Right.
in
Well, I
this
didn't know
case.
if it was just saving throws or whatever. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going
No.
to cast Healing Word on Umi.
Okay.
Or not.
Why is
Yeah,
it
roll
not
20's
showing?
getting me a lot of trouble
That's
today, too.
weird.
Yeah,
roll
I
me
just clicked it.
roll me a d4 and tell me what your charisma modifier is.
If I can type. It
While you're doing
is 4.
4. Okay. So Umi, you're gonna get back 8 hit points.
Nice.
You're still prone. You're no longer unconscious.
Yay, I
As-
did it.
As Umi's just having this
Having a
near-death
bad
experience, on off,
Just yo-yoing back and forth.
pretty
Alright.
much.
No, some
I'm
days
done.
are like that.
Welcome
Okay.
to being a tank. Sometimes it's like this.
Yep. All right, Goose.
Okay. How high is she up in the air?
20 feet.
20 feet.
So she's probably just about as high as the wall currently.
Okay.
A little bit higher.
Goosewaddle is actually upset that he took out the cat lady. So he's gonna hop on Duck.
Well,
That's
he's
his-
still on Duck. He never got
okay.
off.
So all right. So we are gonna move. I gotta go from. I go about there.
Okay.
And I am gonna cast Tasha's Caustic Brew on her.
Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Acid damage.
And
Okay.
yeah. That way you have to
Okay.
use your if you fail it, you have to use your action to wipe off the acid.
Yep.
Come on.
Let's see here. What happens if she succeeds? Nothing. Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid. Okay, yeah. So as you go forth and you fire this stream of acid from your hand, she manages to fly out of the way of it. Sorry, she rolled really good on that Constitution. I was rolling crap earlier, and now I'm rolling
Wait.
great.
Did you say Constitution?
I thought it was Constitution. Oh, dexterity.
Dexterity.
Okay, well, I'll keep the roll. It was a 19, and it's even higher.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah. I was I must have read concentration and thought it was a Constitution save.
No worries.
I'm an idiot. Anyways, okay. Yeah, she
Alright, and
manages
then-
to dodge out of the way, and this spray of acid just
So I got in
Kind of-
line for that. Okay, that was not right. Okay, I can't go anymore. Okay, yep.
Okay. Rue, it's your turn.
Okay. As Rue is just gonna start walking, be like, "Oh crap! That guy knows a lot of weird words." I get to about here. And
I
seeing,
learned a lot of weird words.
and then seeing her 20 feet in the air, he's like, "Ears open. Flying sucks." And doing another earthbind.
Sucks. Oh god.
Night, Bubba.
Another 11 strength.
Yep.
Bye.
16. She succeeds as your magic is trying, but she just breaks free of it.
Yeah, it was bound to happen.
Alrighty. Yeah. Pazuzu, it's your turn.
Right, I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Roll at advantage because she's glowing. Oh, I forgot which he needs to have a concentration icon on him. Or actually, no, because he cost Tasha's. That's another concentration, so he actually lost concentration, so it's not at advantage. So she's no longer glowing.
Okay.
13.
I think I will use another luck point on that.
Okay, go ahead and roll another luck.
Oof.
Yeah, no. As your bolt just kind of explodes in the air nearby, hisses at you, and
Well, then she's still gonna get an arrow to the face.
arrow to the face. Okay.
Aha!
My God. Okay, so that loses all of that, and then she. Oh my God. She is. Yeah, she's like, kind of like laughing to herself, and she's like, "Fools, I will devour you all." Just not noticing this. Just all of a sudden, just explodes on her face. Just watch one horn go, just kind of fall, crack, and fall to the ground. She looks at you like half her face is just totally fucked up at this point, and she just hisses angrily at you, Pazuzu. Looks really hurt at this point, like extremely.
Hey, no offense, but I think you look better with both the horns.
She's glaring daggers at you at this point.
And that's it. And then my turn.
Okay, Umi, it's your turn.
All right, I use half my movement to get up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go hit her again.
She's still
She's
near them?
currently 20 feet in the air, so
Throw things.
you have hand axes. You could throw those at her.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one of my hand axes at her.
Okay, I think for you to do that, you have to get underneath her. So
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Whatever I need to
Okay.
do to hit her.
Okay, so as you go over,
Is it
well,
just
I'll
a
just
regular attack?
Yeah, no rage because you don't have rage,
Okay.
and 20 feet is within range of a hand axe, if I remember right. Lonnie,
What?
how do you want to do this?
Oh, I'm I'm right beneath her, right?
Oh no.
What'd you say, Lonnie?
I said I'm right beneath her, right?
Oh no.
We can flavor it. Don't worry.
I just want to. Oh no! I'm just gonna throw my hand axe, towards where the sun don't shine.
Okay. Yeah. She's just really hurt, dripping blood. You rear back your hand axe and throw your hand axe straight up, just kind of goes up like halfway up her lower body. As you
Ow.
just kind of hear her screech in pain and come tumbling down. Just roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no! Big boom.
Do I get advantage on this one?
Yeah, if you can see it and you have danger sense, then yeah. Yeah, easy enough as you sidestep and just watch her land right near you.
It'd
Eyes
be really awkward if
lifeless.
you went
and-
down again.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, like I said, eyes lifeless and not dissipating like the other winged creatures did.
Good, because we need proof of our kill.
Okay. Bandit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So she's crawling through the mud, muck, legs dangling behind him. Just this trail of blood leading behind him as he's trying to get the fuck away from you guys.
Uh-huh.
That's his turn.
Okay. You say anything interesting?
Lots of colorful language.
Okay. So I am going to step of the wind again and just get right on top of him. And I
Okay.
look in my bag, Hesper, and I realize I
Uh-huh.
left my rope at the inn. It's currently tied
Yep.
to the bed. So I'm just going to be like, hey, I forgot my rope, so we're both going to just sit right here and curse our bad luck together. And I sit on top of him.
Okay.
Hopefully
that's
he's
gonna be-
face down.
Still contested athletics. So
Yeah.
contested athletics. So go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Don't worry, this will work. Oh my god.
Yep. You just plop down on top of him. He's like, shit, mother, let me go. He's just clawing the dirt.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sayanine, yeah, hey, can you tell them that I'm over here now?
Okay, yeah. Your owl goes through, because that's the closest thing, just kind of starts swirling around his head and starts hooting to get his attention. And of course, I think he's one of the ones who's AFK, so. Lol.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay, yeah.
Does
Well,
this end
at this
combat?
pretty much at this point, yeah, just go ahead and roll me another athletics check. Let's just
Okay.
let's see how.
There we go.
Oh, well, he doesn't have a -1 modifier, so as your owl's getting his attention, he manages to break free and he's starting to crawl away from you again.
Okay, and I'm
I don't know what
chasing
I don't know what the rest of you guys are doing.
I'm ripping into the body of that stupid succubus.
You just continue where your axe is and you just tear her in half.
Wait, we need a head, so keep the head
Yeah,
intact, please.
Okay, I'll cut her head off and then cut her body in half.
Okay,
Great.
so we said this wall has no ceiling, right?
Right, yeah, and the rain's currently coming down on you. I think because Rue doesn't seem like he's doing much, the owl starts bugging Freyja.
So, as the owl kind of abandoning, Rue is finally going to notice it because he's just kind of down in the dumps.
Okay.
Are we
Yeah, there's-
ignoring movement speed pretty much at this moment?
Yeah. At this point, it's just kind of. Aster, go ahead and roll me another athletics check.
I'm afraid that Umi's gonna bleed out, so I'm gonna cure her wounds.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna dash toward. Oh, I don't even know. I don't know the direction where Ane is.
Well, you see this owl kind of flying around her,
Okay.
and then just flying towards that direction, flying around her, like,
Alright.
come on, this way.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
dash.
following the owl.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the
Yeah,
owl and.
He manages to struggle out of your grasp, and is still trying to crawl away from you.
Yeah, and I'm
Alright.
just walking behind.
I'm gonna dash and
Don't
climb
worry,
over the wall.
my friends are coming. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Friends are almost here. I see one.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, he manages to succeed that. 'Cause
I'm
there's
gonna
just-
run on all
This is kind
fours.
of. Yeah.
You know what? Just to add insult to injury to this guy, I'm gonna get close enough to him, and in front of him, I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay. So all of a sudden, all these vines shoot up in front of him. He's like, shit! He just kind of turns and starts crawling his way up north or around the vines, like, shit! Aster, go ahead and make me another athletics check before the rest of your friends get there.
Yeah, because as soon as I get there, I'm gonna pick him up.
It's very all or nothing.
Yeah, you grab his one good leg and just start pulling him back. He's like, no! He just fingers through the mud. One
Okay.
leg is almost snapped off at this point, and he just kind of bends back up towards his head.
Oh my goodness! All right.
Yeah, you see this. There's this really fucked up leg, and he's dragging this poor bastard through the mud, and he's just trying to claw his way out of here.
You want me to take that leg off for you? It looks like it's really holding you back.
He currently has more pressing matters at this point than worrying about his leg. He's trying to get away. As
All right, I
well,
grab
as
him
you
from the
guys
back
eventually, as you guys eventually restrain him, he's just flailing and just like, I knew this was a bad idea. Why did I listen to him?
All right.
What the hell is his actual name?
What is his name?
Jamal?
No, it's his associate.
The associate's like, why did I ever listen to Danae?
All right. Well, let's. I'm gonna hold him and restrain him, set him up, and then we need
Okay.
to get that leg fixed so that we can take him in as a witness. So I'm gonna shove a potion of healing down his mouth.
Okay, yeah. Currently with the way his leg is situated, it's not.
Okay, well, I'm
Okay.
gonna cut the leg, then give him a potion of healing and stop the bleeding.
Can anybody cauterize the wound?
Yeah, my blade will be
produce-
on fire as it cauterizes it.
Perfect.
Okay, so you cut the leg off, cauterize the wound. Because of this, he passes out.
That's fine.
He
That
passes
saves
out
me
from
a
the pain.
potion. All right. So let's
I'm just going to preemptively cast Spare the Dying.
Yeah.
There's no dying to spare at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna change back to my not random side. I'm gonna change back to my normal form because when we go back to town, don't want to get attacked and carry
Yeah.
this lump of unconscious human.
Okay. Yeah, just kind of goes back down to her normal size. The fur recedes. Does the fur recede or does the fur just fall off?
It recedes.
Okay, it recedes back in there. Face changes as she rehoods and veils herself.
Yep. Gotta call out to Umi. Make sure to bring the head of the demon or the devil.
Yeah, I grabbed that.
Umi's just cut off this head and just pissed, just grabbed like where the legs are and where the axe has already started, just kind of.
Oh my
tear
goodness!
it in half.
Just destroying the body. All right.
Well, you have the head, so
Yeah.
don't need the rest of it, I guess.
Guess so. Umi, you done? You couldn't come over?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
as this demon, their devil corpse is just laying there on the ground.
Okay, we got our witness, our accomplice. We got the head. Guys, what are we gonna do? And Umi, don't forget to add your 10 points of health.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Well, though, can we figure out what we're doing next time? I gotta head off today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Can we
just
call
call
it
it.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can pick it up here. As you guys plan. As the rain starts to lighten and stuff, not falling as heavy. It seems as if the storm is starting to pass. Well,
Oh,
actually, no. You guys are probably more in the eye. Never mind. So you guys are kind of in the central eye currently.
so she caused it.
Well, coincidence, maybe. Who knows?
Okay.
Like I said, you guys are currently in the eye, so there's dark parts coming towards you guys. But it seems like you won't have to worry about as much rain currently walking back. Still lightly, but not as heavy as it had been for the rest of the day. Yeah, like I said, at this point, we're looking probably pushing about 2:00. And yeah, like I said, we'll go ahead and pick this up next time. We'll see. Might be next Sunday, might not. Depends on how situations turn out with Bubba, Feugy, and Khaleesi. But
And next stream I have scheduled on this channel is Saturday. We're playing Jesus, the Tale of the Dreadful Biomonster. It's a nice, fun
my.
Easter
Oh,
game.
wow.
yeah. So before we go, Feugy, you got inspiration last time. Who is inspired?
I don't know if inspired, but maybe more of a pity inspiration. Let's give it to
Wow.
Lonnie.
Wow.
Okay.
She did kill the lady.
All right, Lonnie.
I say that's
you,
fair.
You get an inspiration.
She earned
And
it.
next time you get to hand out an inspiration, you can't give it back to Feugy. So you can choose anybody but Feugy for after the next session. But yep, you're the hander of inspiration next time.
Any closing
All right.
remarks for the stream?
From me.
I guess anybody. I guess next time we might have bow chicka bow wow. But other than that,
Oh no.
Oh.
I was sad I didn't get to do much. Sad times. Second battle. Didn't get to do much. 4 rolls.
I kind of just had my own little event happen during that battle.
yeah, Aster just
I do that
he
a lot.
gave you a buff. He gave you a buff and just kind of went off and did his own thing.
Yeah. Thanks for the buff, though.
I'm helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so good.
All right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that will handle that. Is next time as you guys gather up, plan on how you're going to bring this evidence forward and explain situations. Though part of it probably with what you guys are thinking and stuff, Star and mostly Star, because let's face it, Gravemakers isn't the sharpest spoon in the tool shed. But
Yeah.
All
right.
might ease that situation. But anywho, something for you guys to think about. It's what you guys are going to do next time. And yeah.
Okay. Good night.
Good night,
Take care.
everybody.
Guys.
Good night.